Hey kid,
Yeah.
you got Sea of Thieves?
I think I have it on Xbox still. I haven't been on it more than that one time I played with you guys.
Oh, we've been playing it.
Doing it.
How is it?
Great.
Some new expansion of it or something, right?
Oh, new season, yeah.
Damn, my bad. Y'all don't have vision. Let me whip that out real quick. Um, how do I do it? I'm such a noob, DM. Let me just, it's a noob to roll 20 DM.
What are you trying to do? Are you trying to give people vision?
Yeah.
Is your map set up for dynamic lighting?
Maybe, maybe not.
I
Can
just
you see
exited
now?
the. I just exited on accident.
Oh no.
I got lots of tabs. I'm sorry. I'm opening planar transport. Yes, it's kind of shaded though. You can see what I see on.
Whoa, what the heck?
Doc.
Okay.
But that just means, you know what that means is like I don't have a token on there yet.
Okay, what? Yeah, you do. How do I,
Oh, do I?
let me, delete it and put it back on.
It might be in
There's
the.
one a table. Do you see it? No. Hmm.
Is it in the token layer?
Dynamic lighting, vision on. Do you see?
Yep. I
Tom, Dick, and Harry is.
Yep, I see.
Okay. This is just the starting place. You guys can go around where you want.
Heck yeah. This is sick.
Um,
This is
pardon
fun.
me. Okay, cool. Do you, does Amy have
This
a token? You can technically handle all these tokens, Nate.
Alright, sick.
And
Yeah.
you can
I'm logging in right now to roll 20.
should be able to handle all of them. They're available to all players. Oh, okay, cool. Um,
What kind of creature are you? A gnome? Do gnomes have dark vision?
they should,
Half
yeah.
the halfling. The
I can
halflings have.
become I can become invisible to creatures with dark vision.
What?
Whoa, invisible. I don't know why my typing didn't work. My numlock is probably not on.
Are we going to Serpent Samba?
No, this is I sent a link in the it's
Oh,
Hmm.
in the Discord.
definitely. I'm
Serpent
so
Samba was Kryn.
excited.
I believe this is Night.
Yeah.
Shepherd's Flock.
And then we put that into a slice of that into blueberry milkshake.
Whoa. That sounds wacky, dude. Cheers to that.
Can you get a token I can make for you?
I don't have anything made specifically.
Okay.
You want something?
Anything will work right now. Every time we go into a new Roll20 thing, it takes me like 15 minutes to figure out how to get rid of the pictures at the bottom.
That's funny.
Every time.
I just put some picture of someone with a sword in it.
Names only. There we go. Okay, I see it. Yeah.
Gale. What the fuck are you? An anatomically correct angel? What is
It's
this?
actually it's a card that has a knight on top and bottom.
Oh, it's not, I thought that was him.
Okay. Get some water. Sweet. So we'll have it that you all already know each other. It's gonna be pretty
Woo!
basic, and have a little bit of just set background for you guys, and then it'll pretty much set you up to jump right in. So currently, you are all in a warm, familiar tavern with the uh, familiar noises of tavern hustling and bustling. This is the Loot Tavern, and it is.
Is that like, yeah, I found some loot, or
Yes,
let me
yes.
go grab my loot play for you guys?
LOOT, like loot, like the
Mm,
Loot Tavern, and it's
okay.
multi tiered. You guys are on just one of the base floors, and you know that this is a multi-dimensional tavern, and it travels hither and thither, to and
Oh
fro,
shit.
and to get here and to get out of here, you have to drink various ales. One most common is the port ale that the tavern keep will provide you, and it when you are not in the loot tavern, you will can drink it, and when you walk through a door or some sort of structural frame, you are teleported to this location, and it is also a method out, but it is called a flight, and you all are just getting served a flight because you have various um, reasons to go to Dolo March, and go after what you know as the Bone Monger.
Bone monger.
Your flight is
Bonemonger.
your flight is served up to you, and it contains a Hex on the Beach, a, a Piney Colada, a Plain Killer, and a Vudaka. And as you pound all these drinks down, uh, the warmth and tingling of the freshly served flight fills your chest and sinuses, and you walk through the exiting door, and the portal outside is glowing to each and every one of you, and beyond it you see a shifting of biomes between grassland, forest, swamp, and coastland, uh, and a overlook of a to some of you a familiar city, Waterdeep, and you all walk through, and you are uh, jettisoned, uh, and begin stepping onto a open, well worn and well traveled trail. Behind you, far off, just at upon the horizon, are the walls and gates of Waterdeep, and in front of you is a grassland with a warm, humid breeze. It does feel as if the soil was recently moistened. And to your left,
15 feet
just
on it.
just off of the road, is a rustling bush, and uh, just as you get your bearings and notice that the bush is not just from the intoxication, moving from the intoxication, but it actually parts and someone emerges from it, and it is someone that you know. Actually, I do not know your name, Nate, your character's name.
Ozai.
Ozai. It's someone Ozai knows, and they actually introduce themselves as well, greeting you with open palms, in a gesture of peace and gratitude, peace and greeting rather. And it is a young humanoid figure. You can't tell if they are a gnome or a dwarf or just like a chubby teenager. And they say to you, uh, Bombi mean no harm, and only wish to spread joy of green, who all Bombi see. Bombi the green me, who Bombi meet. And he gestures towards you with a bow. As this happens, you notice that the shrubbery behind him actually shrinks, and as he begins to stand up from the bow, he scoops it up and puts it in his pocket.
As adventurers, do we know each other at this
Yes,
point?
you three
Okay.
do, and Bombi knows Ozai. And Ozai knows that Bombi is a traveling salesman. He comes and goes between Waterdeep and various realms of the land. Um, he's always met on the trails outside of Waterdeep, and it is rumored that this might be a guardian of the forest.
Ozai, are you aware of who or what this creature is?
Yeah.
I Bombi. I say my name Bombi the Green. I sell shrubberies for thee.
He
And he
Sell
goes,
shrubberies.
sells wares before you, the four adventurers. Bumby, you got any maps? The forest ahead?
Bombi not carry maps. Bombi have shrubberies. See,
No.
and I'll show you who Bombi is. Just disregard. Um, funny enough, it it uh it does have him making maps, but he doesn't have maps. He opens up his very splendid and brightly colored cloak, and within it are an array of cotton ball sized shrubberies. And they have various colors and textures. Some have thorns, some have flowers, some have berries, and they are of various qualities as well. Some look like a little brown, some look a little much more verdant. Uh, and he says, Ozai, Ozai, you've seen shrubberies. I show you display. You come from nowhere. You surprise Bombi. Bombi pop into shrubbery, hide from you, not even notice me, if not look and me not know Ozai, I not come out and say hi, I worry
Bumby, what do
adventurers.
you want?
10 gold. 10 gold per shrubbery. Best shrubberies anywhere.
Don't need shrubberies.
Thank you.
You guys need flowers for your wife. Send
No,
them
no,
now.
no, shrubberies. And you do
Yourself,
know
I love
that these
shrubberies.
shrubberies do emanate magic, and they are as small as a cotton ball, but when they become full sized, as a bonus action, you can use them, and it covers a 5-foot cube. So it becomes like a full shrubbery that you then can hide in, and it isn't difficult terrain, and it obscures vision.
You guys need when I have gold.
Me too. Do
Let
you
me.
have the shrubbery of the bloobs?
Oh, the old blue
This
shrubbery.
is my traveling acquaintance. What was your name again?
From.
From
From.
Frums. Farmer Frums, the blueberry farmer.
And Frums, where are you from again?
Forest.
Where's Frums?
Bombi have
And
every shrubbery. You
gosh,
like
for the life of me, I can't remember your name either. But I've been traveling with you for some time.
Gail. You know this, Ozai.
Yes, this would actually be a perfect time for you to introduce your characters.
So, go ahead.
I'm Ozai the Fire Lord, here to kick ass with my fire hands and breathe fire from my dragon ancestry. That's about it.
You see, go ahead.
I'm Farmer from the Longleaf clan. You might know my great, 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 great cousin, Doodle.
Oh no.
Spoons. I'm proficient with spoons. Do you have any spoons? But I haven't had them.
Ranger, stout halfling,
Okay.
and I am just a humble blueberry farmer.
I'm a half elf, by the way.
Okay. Half elf and monk. You.
Yeah.
Okay. I am Gail. I'm tall and lean. My hair's always, being pushed around by the wind that you can't feel or see. Blue skin. I'm a ranger gloom stalker. I have a kind of like shady look about me, although I try and portray myself to be very regal, just to fool the common eye. But yeah, that's me.
Nice.
Awesome. Gale and Frums. Farmer Frums.
Farmer from the forest of Frums.
Yeah.
From Frums Forest.
I'm about the From.
Well, as you introduce yourselves to Bombi, he
Sure.
begins going through his pockets, and you get a sense that, there's quite a bit of magic on this individual. Regardless, he does produce a handful of various berries, and one is of the blueberry variety. Another is of some greenish yellow berry, and the other three are of a red to black berry, and they look like they are just unripe blackberries. Bombi have many berry bush. See, I give all in hand for Tangle cause Ozai always help. If not buy bush, get men, get girl, boy, everyone come by bush. Ozai good man.
I'll take a blueberry bush.
And if you give him 10 gold, is what he's saying is he'll give you all 5 of those. 1 blueberry, 1 green berry, and then 3 blackberries.
Well, looking over these bushes, are there any like poisonous herbs or berries that I can see? I took poisoner as a feat.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, well. You get a sense that you could potentially use various aspects of the raspberry bushes as some sort of poison if breaking them down,
Mm.
but this green berry specifically might have some sort of like acidic properties if produced and refined in the right way.
Okay.
Otherwise, if you want, you can make like a nature check and see what would happen if you were like to eat it without eating it.
Well, I'd like to pick up this shrubbery and kind of examine it. This one with the green berries that I think might be acidic.
Okay.
And I pick it up and I grab the berries and like hold up the leaves holding the berries and I kind of examine it. And I'd like to sleight of hand try and pick a few of the berries off the shrub as like just very nonchalantly, and then have them like roll down my sleeve as I just check out the shrubbery.
You stealing things?
You don't know that.
I just kill this guy and then
Literally
take
just said it.
and then take his shrubs.
10 gold. 10 gold, Bombi give all these for you. Easy,
What-
easy.
Oh,
And I
You want me
say,
to do sleight of hand?
yes,
can I, yeah,
please, if you
can I
could. And
intimidate them?
he's elaborating and speaking about, things down the road, and tells that he's been in contact with uh a astral trader. Bombi travel many roads, find many baubles and doodads. He come across many nice bones once. See, and get them to individual who like bones more than Bombi. Be warned, going down this road might not fare well. Shrubberies come in handy.
I
Just
want
stay
to try.
out of danger.
In addition to that sleight of hand, maybe can I try and intimidate him and like maybe like kind of catch my fist on fire a bit, like I'm about to punch him with fire damage, and say,
This was your friend.
"What?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
He didn't say that. He said, I know who he is." I would like to say, how about the price goes down to 5 gold pieces, and I'll show you mercy on my new Fire Nation in the future.
Or how about 2 bushes for 10 gold?
No, he's giving us a better deal than that. But like,
Yeah, he's giving you 2 gold a bush.
Uh,
yeah, I'm talking about 1 gold a bush now,
uh,
and I want to do intimidation.
All right, let's see it. Also, yeah, unnoticed. He's like looking
Idiot.
um
Will you?
at
Ozai.
at Frums and now Ozai, so he doesn't notice you. Plus, he thinks you're gonna give him the 10 gold, so he
What?
does like kind of close his jacket though to keep it like covered up from the fires, and said, Bombi want no harm. See, Bombi try to help spread green to everyone. I speak I speak in marshland, and I see danger. I try warn you. Many people go, not many come back. Bombi just try make deal makes. I make deal now because I want to keep sale.
Bombi, relax. Do you feel the need to keep talking? Let's make a deal.
He just said yes. He's gonna make
A
a deal.
deal you can't
Bombi make
refuse.
deal. Bombi want to make sale. Bombi sell all 5 for 5.
All right, sounds good.
I'm sold.
I'll toss him 5.
Oh, well, 5 for 5. Why didn't you say that from the beginning?
I'll
Bombi
take away 5
Bombi
gold
have
from my.
overhead price. Many hour in boots. Bombi travel far.
And that's what I thought. And I take one of them, I guess. I'll take a. I don't know. Whatever they don't grab, I'll grab.
Okay.
Well, I'm not grabbing the green one, the green berries. I'll grab the raspberries this time.
Okay. Well, there's 3 raspberries.
That seem to be just raspberries, right?
There's a
Yes,
blueberry.
they're like unripe raspberries, and they have thorns
Well,
on them. But you guys
you take the blueberries.
um get a sense like Bombi even give instructions. Bombi show demonstration, and he throws down one of the blackberries before handing you the last third one. He throws it down and walks in it, and then he steps out. He says, "No scratches on me, but you go," and then he gestures
Wait,
for you to go into it.
I'm confused. He threw a berry on the ground
No,
and
he threw the
stepped on the.
bush. The bush. These
Uh,
bushes are only like a cotton ball size. They're like a
okay,
little mini tiny like tabletop
Hi,
bush.
Tesla.
okay.
And then it like turned into a 5 foot tall like shrubbery. Mm.
It's like a Fortnite bush.
Gotcha.
Bombi sell best shrubbery of all kinds. Just see, and then he gestures for you to go into it.
I'll walk into the bush, the shrub.
Yeah, it's seemingly parts for you. It has enough room for you to stand in without your arms exiting and everything.
Oh, this is
Uh,
the blackberry bush.
yes. And then you can see out, but it is like dappled, like gray, and it looks like you're looking through kind of like leaves that are transparent. And then
Okay.
Bombi tries to go in it and says, "Ah, oh, ah," and stops because he is actually getting prickled by the thorns. See, no room, no go in. Take, gotta really, really look if want to find great bushes. Good deal. And he'll like put your coins. He slides them behind his ear, and they like seemingly disappear. Also,
Okay.
Bombi won't tell of these things, and he like hands like a flyer to Ozai. And
I have one.
oh, you have flyer?
Yes.
Oh,
I,
you
I
sure?
pull out the flyer you sent me.
Mm-hmm.
No, thank you. And I put my hand out. Like, stop.
Oh, okay. Well,
Do you know where it is? All right. Do you
he
know where
shows
it
you
is?
this flyer,
Oh, yeah, it's a
which
different one.
I
That
did
one.
show it to you in Discord though.
Okay, I snatched that one from his hand.
Oh, okay. Yes, yes. New flyer, but I see you have similar. Yes, from this one. Look for this one. Look for that. And he points at the center skull. Um,
Mm.
and he says, this trader. I go. I make deal. I come back. Uh, I not go back there. Bombi make deals elsewhere. Danger in the bones. Closer you get, more wet, more bones, not good. And then just Bombi says, as he's walking away, Bombi love adventure, Bombi love walking, continue walk, continue sail. As he's walking away, like I see later, keep going. Uh, watch out, bones. Uh, good, bye. And then he like
Bye,
starts
Bombi. Bye.
like walking down just casually
All right.
walking down the road. He says bye and turns around.
All right. So, what shrubberies did we all grab? I grabbed a raspberry, and I've got berries from the green one.
I got the blue one.
You got blue. Ozai?
There was 5 total, so that's 3. So I don't know what's left.
Well, that's only 2 because I stole the green berries.
Oh, what do we got, Jake?
You have a full green berry bush. You didn't take like all the berries, but you
Right.
did
Right.
get you harvested some off of it.
Yeah.
And
That
they
that
are
was all the green.
actually tiny because it wasn't like the full bush, so they're like tiny,
Right.
tiny berries. Maybe more concentrated. Maybe these can be
Hmm.
planted. Who knows? Regardless, you have that one, and
Okay.
so you have a blueberry, 3 raspberries, which have thorns on them, and then you have one like little poison green berry bush that looks like a little green cherry tomato.
Okay. Wasn't there like a blackberry thing where we can walk into it?
That's what you're standing in, yeah. And then as you
Gotcha.
like step out of it, it shrinks down
Gotcha.
and like rolls towards you.
Hmm.
And
I
you,
pick it up and I put it in my pocket.
yep, no thorns, no pricks. You're all good. So
Um.
you
Can we
walk.
move along? My dynasty awaits.
Yep. Let's get going. But can I see that flyer while we walk?
Here.
Uh, I've seen this flyer around. My contacts back in the city, they told me that these flyers give an approximate direction to the bone monger's lair in Dilawar March area. Dillow March area. Anyways, I think we can figure out a way to the lair just from this flyer.
What do you mean, like we activated or something?
No, it's like a secret code. I don't know if it's in that secret rogue language or not, but if we do some studying, maybe we can figure out the directions from this life. That's just what my contacts told me.
Yeah, and so you carry on. You're walking. You're talking. And if you'd like, you can make some sort of uh,
Intelligence check or something.
yeah, like an Arcana check, and you
Ooh.
can have it fit to a potential other efficiency. Like if you had history, I'd allow it, because you remembered this from your contacts.
The only thing I have is nature as far as intelligence goes.
Are you a rogue at all?
No, I'm
No.
ranger. I've just got the criminal background.
Okay.
I'm proficient with history, luckily.
Okay.
If you're able to give me assistance with that, that'd be awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, I would allow it. So
Good.
you're able to do this.
So it went from a 2 to an 18, no modifier.
Oh, easy enough. Yes. Um, I don't have Amy's token. Let me snag it.
It's in my journal.
Oh, oops, wrong one. Ding, ding, ding.
Holy
You're able to get a sense that. Let me pop this open. There's a thing you did that does a thing. The second line of text in this that seemingly scribbled in jargon. The first line kind of seems like something's trying to be made out and is attempting to reach out to you. But this second line of text, after "find me," uh, speaks of the bone fields, and uh, it does kind of pull you. The card kind of pulls your hand in the general direction down, uh, like south. From what you can tell with the overcast and your travel in this like grassland, uh, that the farther you go, the more the soil begins to like get wet. Um,
Mhm.
so this map, it does show water, but just imagine that as just grass because it's the most applicable I could find technically.
Okay.
So there's like wheat fields and like very far stretching wheat fields, and this is like the most worn road possible. It is not straight, but the card is pulling you straight south. Um, there, uh, to your knowledge, um, you 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 know that this is like some sort of potential creature you've been warned about, and you will have to do some tracking to try to find this. So it's kind of like some skill checks. So
Yeah.
the long short of it is, um,
Do I by any chance know what kind of creature this is? I am favored with monstrosities.
okay. Well, you do know that it is some sort of astral entity
Mm,
that um, it is uh, known as the Bone Monger, and you can surmise that that means it is very much so into trading bones. Whether that means killing and taking, or actually, like actual transactions. Um,
mhm.
you have also encountered servants of the Bone Monger, and they are all skeletal in nature, and have uh, like amber to red-hued eye sockets. Um,
Okay.
they're called the Postmen, and they travel about delivering flyers similar to the ones you've had, and they post them about the realm, talking about trading, and it's always referenced this Deloar March area, which is
Okay.
outside of Waterdeep, and you know it hasn't always been like this like wet and sodden, but travelers and merchants and things along those lines have talked about it becoming more of like a mire and a bog, and swamps have formed where it was actually forest, um, and forests have become like wet and uh, filled with like almost jungle like plants, and biomes are changing. Um, Regardless, uh,
Gotcha.
you'll have to do some tracking, and you have pretty much gotten advantage from discovering this pamphlet's location guide. So it's a skill check, and there will be three of them, and you have to get a certain amount of successes. Um, so if you'd like, you can roll twice, or uh, one of two of you can roll once.
What kind of check was it again?
This is a some sort of tracking check. So I am very open to using like non-standard ability checks to where you can match skills and tools to specific abilities. So I would say that this would probably be some sort of what a as a ranger, what two abilities do you have proficiency in saving throws?
Uh,
And,
oh, in saving throws.
Like
Would you
agility,
say
it's just agility and what? Or
strength and
dexterity?
dex?
Okay,
Strength
so
and dex.
you can use some sort of strength or dex ability that you're proficient with to roll for this in this case. So like for your
my
tracking.
favorite green is forest, so I could add my.
Yes,
Yeah.
and that's why yeah, you can roll as well. Like when normally it would I would decide one person, but since you have advantage, I'll allow two people to roll once, or
Okay. Yeah.
one person can roll twice.
We can.
You're actually
Amy, you.
you're in grasslands right now. You do know that there are forests later.
Amy, take both rolls.
I have history.
Yes, we know you have history. Gosh.
Okay. So, yeah, just whatever. This is either a strength or dexterity ability, but you can use whatever skill you are proficient with. So if you're proficient with athletics or survival or nature,
I do have expertise in stealth, but I really don't know how stealth could help.
it could help later. Maybe not. Yeah, with tracking, it could help later. Like you
I
are
have survival.
technically right. You have a general direction of where you need to go with this card. You could use stealth to try to just follow the card stealthily. I will also say that I'll bring it up later. Never mind.
I got a 21 survival.
Oh shit, that's banging. Okay, so with the card, um, farmer, farmers. What's your name? Farmer Frums.
Oh, from
With Frum's
You're gonna make me
survival
proud.
and knowledge of farmlands, you're able to use this card and guide your party uh, seemingly successfully through uh, this grassland. And as you get 2 hours halfway through your uh, your travel through this like expansive grassland, it begins to rain. Uh, First lightly and then fairly heavily. And this is somewhat obscure. This is not the wet season, but it's also not the dry season technically. But this is a like somewhat of a monsoon, and um, you could see dark clouds from a distance But out of nowhere, this downpour catches you all. The
We're
water
in
all
town.
yeah, as you travel, the water begins to uh, fill up and is unable to permeate through the ground, and you travel forward and beyond. Um, and I'll need everybody to make uh, dexterity saving throws, just to make sure you don't get uh, bogged down and slowed by these rains. But as you're, somewhat trying to trod through, and the rains get at their worst, the sky opens up and crackles with light, and a rare aqua glass storm, also known as the aqua vitrum voltaire or voltare, tomato, uh, begins erupting crystalline explosions in the sky, and the water droplets that fall are actually crystalline, and as they hit you, they burst like a regular water droplet. But they have this very geometric shape to them as the uh, prismatic sky erupts above you. Uh, but what was your saves?
17 for Gale.
Okay,
I got a 17 as well.
easy enough.
Nice.
You're looking for a
Okay.
14.
Out of 10.
Okay.
What a loser. He doesn't like water. That's
Yeah.
why.
So you guys are able to, like, help him along. Now, you do feel very inspired from this storm. So you all have a D6 inspiration as you are seemingly illuminated by this anomaly.
Nice. Yeah. Gale is loving this storm. Like, he loves storms, inclement weather, strong winds, hurricanes specifically. Like, absolutely loves it.
I love the lightning.
And and as the storm begins to lighten up and the lightning and the prismatic uh, color array continues, but like farther off. There's no thunder to this. It's just prismatic flashes. Um, it's the prismatic flashes are still in the sky, but now it's just like a hazy downpour, almost like a mist. You hear uh, squelching and footfalls, and a distant off me, me, me,
the,
me.
the
Uh,
Knights of Me.
and you hear, halt! Who goes there?
Who goes there?
Wait, you could.
This jungle. This is our jungle. You should be taxed. You should be taxed, and you haven't been taxed yet.
You say me? We are the knights of me. Who are thee?
I'm me. Who are you?
Oh, thee.
We are the knights of me, and we have the blessing of the dire bunny. Beware. If you do not provide us with shrubberies, you cannot pass. And it looks as though from this downpour, this is the only way. And there's 7 of these knights of me that are scattered about, form rank, shoulder to shoulder.
Can I take a quick look around and like, he mentioned that this is the only way around, but can I use like some sort of survival check to see if there's maybe a way around these fools so we don't have to waste our time with them? So pointless and meaningless. These Knights of Me.
This is what a knight would say if, with no honor, no oath. We, knights of me, request a shrubbery. If not, prepare yourselves for combat.
You, the Knights of Me, can give me 1 gold for this shrubbery. And as I hold up my raspberry shrubbery.
We knights guard this land for the bunny. And if you do not give this shrubbery as homage, we will strike you down with their blessing.
Listen,
And the ones on the end ready their spears.
I am a benevolent man. However, I'm also a tradesman sometimes, and I need to create a living as well. So I need passage. I have this bush. You want my bush? You can pay me for this bush, and we can be on our way.
Your payment
You're good.
is the shrubbery. Your good is safe
And they-
passage.
I'm pretty sure if you stepped out of the way, I'd still have safe passage.
We will not. We are honored and in oath to our patron to protect this path. And without a
Farmer from
shrubbery,
Ozai?
we will not
Talk.
stand aside.
Farmer from Ozai?
You
Talk.
get a sense that like it's either give them a shrubbery or prepare for combat.
Oh yeah.
I'll look at him like, and I'll say, I don't need this, and I'll hand him one. I said, I'll have it. Do you want this small one or do you want the large size? And some fries?
Give us your largest. Give us your largest shrubbery. How many do
This
you
is
have?
the-
Give us them all.
These are the only strawberries I have.
No. You can take.
Shrubberies. You say plural. Give them over. Thank you. And if
Yep.
you have them in your palm, he'll like try to sleight of hand them away from you.
Nope. You get one. You wanted one. You get one. Can I like dexterity to contest this sleight of hand?
Yeah, you can try to like try to stop him. Yes.
Just slap his wrist. That's a 19 on the die.
Yeah, you
My
stop
dexterity
him from
modifier is
grabbing
plus
more
3.
than one, and he does procure one
No,
shrubbery from the palm. You striketh me, and the knights step forward.
Here,
Oh,
take
oh, hush, hush. Yeah, he tried taking all of yours.
That's fine.
The cost has doubled. We will need 2 more shrubberies.
How many shrubberies do you have?
1 shrubbery. But you
Here.
have struck me, and this could mean combat if you do not give us 2 more shrubberies.
Listen, I was
You have
trying to
struck
be
me
courteous, but
unwillingly.
do not
Courtesy.
let your greed get the best of you.
Can I
Take
make-
your shrubbery and walk away.
Can I make an intimidation check?
Yes, you can.
Okay, cool.
At disadvantage, he's got his boys.
Yeah, but Ozai has his boys.
I want to say, you don't want to mess with the power of flame. And if I fail, I'd like to use one of my abilities. So I think I can re-roll it. With the dragon monk thing. Oh, cool.
Okay, go ahead, yeah.
Intimidation. 19.
The knights who say me.
The knights who get out of the way with the shrubberies they have.
Okay, he did not roll very well. You are lucky that I have gotten 1 shrubbery. You best be warned. If no shrubberies are given upon your next visit. At the proper value, 3 shrubberies now. For the cost and danger has increased.
Neat.
Me! And they ride off beyond you.
Yeah.
They all give you really mean
What are they
looks.
riding?
They're riding Axe Beaks.
Axe
Cool.
Beaks.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty cool. Yep.
And they go on, and you do see that one in the back is holding a pair of coconuts that has golden runes etched in it, and it's clip clopping. The axe beaks aren't clip clopping, but it is.
All
And
right.
you're able to continue on and go on and go forth. It's the rain has stopped. The storm. Oops, did I mute myself?
No.
Oh,
You're good. You're good.
I heard a boop. The rain has stopped. The storm has stopped, and the grasslands has opened up, or sorry, gotten more and more mire and wet. The heat has continued as you can now see the forest line up ahead. Um, your note card or your pamphlet is still pulling you forth, but its pull has changed a little bit. It has not. It's not pulling with as much vigor, but it is still pulling you down in somewhat of a southern direction. It has been 5 hours since you last met Bombi, and then 3 hours since your encounter with the Knights of Me. You are about to enter a forest area that has a shadowy canopy with sun shafts shining through. It is now getting into the evening, and in another probably 6 or so hours, it'll be dark. The warm breeze carries the smell of like humus and like growth, but also like decay out of the forest. And the trail is still prevalent, but you can tell that uh, tracks, like wagon tracks, stopped quite a bit ago at a crossroads that the card took you south with was going west. Uh, I will like to have someone uh, do another tracking roll.
Sure, I'll take this one.
All right, cool.
Uh, double eights. So with my survival, that is 12. Yeah.
All right, that meets the DC. So I also do. This is like my personal rule, and it just kind of I feel like it makes everything easy, and if it doesn't, we can just scratch it. But it's ties go to players, right? So DC tie. You rolled a 12 and it was a
Meets it.
12.
Beats it.
You get it, right? Now,
Mm-hmm.
if it's AC, same thing. But like if I'm trying to hit you and I roll a 12 and your AC is 12, you you don't get hit, right? Like you get
Okay.
so your AC or your spell DC or things like that trump the the NPCs.
Gotcha.
So I think it kind of will make everything easier rather than like what regardless, you got it. So you had a success. So as you're going through the woods, and this is Farmer Frum's favored terrain as well. So able to point out things up ahead, actually give you like more of a beeline where there's animal tracks and whatnot, cutting off a little bit of time on your travel. And you actually do see something up ahead, Farmer From, and it looks to be a rather large, uh, like androsphinx,
No.
like a feline,
Wicked.
humanoid, winged creature. Yes, that is look seemingly like wandering about and um, can't quite uh, looks lost. Best put. This being your favorite terrain, someone walking through the woods like this is either disoriented and or lost. They make eye contact with you from afar, and they start bounding over, and with three short leaps, missing all the trees, it lands, and its wings buff it out and uh, gust you, not enough to knock you back, but enough to like kick up dirt and blow the leaves off of the road here. Um,
Step aside, beast. We're here for
I
the grinder.
the bone grinder. I
Right?
well, one,
Longer.
I am no beast. My name is Sunny,
They're
and
not who we're looking
I am seemingly lost. Could you help me?
for. Where are you going? What are you trying to find?
Well, for this, I must ask you three questions. If you answer them for me, I think I will be able to get out of here.
And if we just leave?
Um, I've been trying to just leave for quite a long time. Could you please just help me?
All right. Let me see your homework, son.
Okay. Who are you?
We are the farmers from
We're the farmers 3.
We are farmers.
yeah, what's State Farm sound?
Bum, bum.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
What's your next question?
My,
Easy. Homework's easy.
my next question. Where are the farmer frums from? What was Yes, where are you from?
I'm from Waterdeep.
Ah, the city of splendor. I have been there. I have a cousin there. And a summer home, which is technically my cousin's, but it's all in the family. Now, the final question. I have a tongue, but never talk. I have no legs, but sometimes walk. I have a soul, but never live. I'm a good companion to travel with. What am I?
A shoot.
Well, yes, I was looking for boots. It's a friend, no, so I do the riddle for my friend. It's my cousin in Waterdeep. It's kind of going. Yes, you get my reward. Seemingly, magic sparkles around you, and the sand from the trail that was kicked up coalesces into three piles. And Sunny says, "Thank you for clearing up the fog. I must go see Boots now. I am off." And they flap off and fly. And the three piles are changing between some sort of illusionary magic, but they're changing between a backpack that has some sort of like a grill attachment, a a chest of red and white crystalline spheres, and a very nice oval case with that looks like it has a pair of ornate like glasses in there. And each pile is changing between three of these, and it seems to be a pile for each of you.
Hmm. Well, would you either of you prefer one of these piles?
So,
Let's take what's left.
if you want, you can roll a d4, and then,
Two.
roll. Well, it needs to be a 6. So, what I'm gonna actually do is tell you that like the backpack, it's like a bag of holding, but it's also
What?
a bag of colding, and it has a grill on it, so you can like cook your stuff.
It's a mini fridge with a grill attached?
I'll just share these to you, and you can decide. Like the Sphinx, I don't think would completely cook you. Let me try to find these. There we go. Oh shoot! I forgot about that. Oh wait.
So good. And since you how I ate that? Oh my gosh.
There's that. The glasses are this. I'll also send a picture of what they look like.
Cool. Cool.
And Henry's boyfriend is so short.
Or you can roll a d10 and get a random familiar, which is the stack of 10 crystal pokeballs.
Ooh, that's really tempting. I gotta see.
Damn wise.
Quad no killers. The grill of barbecuing. Never been one for cooking.
And as you
Can I grab a Pokeball?
oh yeah, you
You
can.
you had me at Pokeball.
Yeah. As you yeah, as you reach in, you feel to the pile, the pokeballs or the sand shifts to all those red and white crystalline balls. And roll a d10, please.
D10.
Tell me that number.
Okay, I'll take whatever's left. Amy wants the backpack.
Oh, you can all pick uh one or the others. Like
9.
there's multiple choices.
9.
Okay, 9. Let me see this. This is mechanics. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9.
Charizard.
Um,
Gyarados.
kind,
Jolteon.
kinda. One, two,
Whoa, look at this guy. Snorlax.
248 to 250. Wait, what?
248 to 250.
Wait. Oh my gosh, it's not the same numbers. So
That's very sweet.
With the sleeping Snorlax.
Yeah. What are you rolling for, Ken?
I grabbed a crystal Pokeball, a red crystal.
yes, and as it coalesces into your hands, you get an image in your head of, and I'm gonna send it to you. Where did it save? Oh shit! Oops! I put it in Naive Coin Fever.
And familiar.
You get an image of a bright sun that then dims and turns into a violet and red colored owlbear with peacock plumes on the top of its head. Uh,
Ooh.
about the size of a uh, small dog, like a terrier.
Wait, is it the sun snacker thing?
Yeah, you got a tiny fey familiar.
This thing is fucking adorable.
Yeah, and so as you do that, you get that image in your head, and it goes pree pree.
Oh, you are my little gloom stalker, aren't you? Yeah, you little gloom snacker. That's what you are.
Slim snacker.
Oh, Kane's a fucking toot machine over here.
Yeah, so you get that. I mean, you don't get all of that stuff, but
And
that's its full description. You get that first little sun snacker stat block.
Which one is it?
I'll do like a smaller
It,
picture for you.
it's on the second page.
Okay, sorry, I was
PDF.
looking at the tamer levels.
Yeah, I'll send the condensed version. There you go. That's
Okay.
that's a class. The tamer is a class.
Oh, okay.
This is the stat block you start with.
I see the stat
So
block.
you
Yeah.
guys see him do this. He starts talking. And as you call it, the gloom snacker, the crystal turns completely white, and uh, a red like beam shoots out, and this purple and orange guy coalesces in front of
What
you
the fuck is
and
that thing?
shakes and sits down.
What the fuck?
I want you all to say hello to my little gloom snacker.
Pree, pree.
Whatever. Get away from me.
And it stomps its front feet like a happy bulldog and likes its name.
Oh yes, you're just so cute. And I pick it up and I put it on my shoulder.
Okay.
Ash, keep going.
It doesn't sit there. Its belly, its back legs are on your back and its front legs are on your chest. So it like long cats it.
Mm. So I probably have some sort of cloak on and might probably has a hood on it. So I'll stick him in like the hood.
Okay. You do get a slight warmth from it. More so
Mm.
than just body warmth.
Yeah. Because he eats up the gloom and spits out sun rays.
Mm-hmm.
Brightens everybody's day.
So what do you guys want from your piles of sand that are still coalescing and swirling?
What are the options? Really
There's
kind
these
of.
Pokeballs that have different familiars. One is the Sun Snacker. The other two options are glasses that pretty much tell you what you can and can't eat and harvest from something you've killed or have seen dead. And the backpack is pretty much just like a mobile
Right.
fridge that just like you don't have to
Yeah.
worry about food ever.
Right.
And it's always like healthy food. It's not like rations.
I'll show you again. Do you get that familiar? Okay. I'll grab the glasses.
All right. So you reach.
Amy's grabbing.
She's grabbing the backpack.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So you reach into the sand, and it coalesces into this glasses case, and that's like hard metal. And you open it up, and you see those goggles in front of you that I linked in the Discord with the fancy.
Then you have a moment.
I'll put them on and say, "Ha, look how much of a nerd I look."
Nerd.
Yeah, you're like looking around, and you see there's actually like a giant dead ogre down this forest path in this like this clearing, and you can begin observing it if you'd like, but it looks like it's been dead for a while.
Can make a medicine check to see how it died.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then.
I'd say you have advantage with the glasses.
11.
It looks like
Yummy.
some sort of magic killed it. There's like this distinct smell of ozone emanating from it rather than decay. And you do get a sense that potentially its heart could be used, and maybe its molars. It's got two molars that could be used and enchanted.
Meh. I'll relay that to the party, but I'm okay. And I'll kind of it's the best path around would be over his top arm or his right arm.
Yeah, you get a sense the heart would be used in any sort of like enchant or alchemical hill giants related potion or enchant, like hill giant strength or shit like that. And its molars can also like imbue that and things, but it looks like it was just slain because it came across the wrong foe. And you carry on.
Yeah, where should we go?
With your card is still pulling you the south.
So would that be this path?
Yes, it's pulling you
Okay.
more this way because if you went this way, it would start pulling you kind of backwards.
Okay.
Let's find it. Here we go.
Continue on. And it begins to get more and more wet and jungly. The wind has also picked up, and it now carries like the sense of death and decay. The soils are like waterlogged, and your progress has been slow since encountering Sunny the Sphinx. It has been 3 hours, and you have now left the forest and entered a marshy, boggy wetland with more tree roots that you can walk on than land. And
Can I make
the
a
land
perception check?
certainly.
Intro is normal. What's going on? Nine
Loud as shit.
to 11.
Okay.
I want to like see if there's anybody that I can see. Any creatures that I can see, visible.
I can help you with perception.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
so you're looking ahead, and it's not raining, but there is a low mist on the ground, and there are actually like quite a few mushrooms about. You do notice that
What did I say?
on one of the muddy earthen banks there is a cloaked individual with a basket kneeling in soil, and it is navigating amongst these mushrooms that stand between 5 and you can see off in the distance ones that seem to be like 500 feet tall. The trees are now replaced with these mushrooms pretty much as the farther you go into this swamp. But here, the individual that's cloaked stands up and its hood falls back, and you see that is actually a skeletal figure. And there are also skeletal crows that come and are landing on these mushrooms, and as they do, they begin to light up with bioluminescence that are reacting to touch.
I'm an agent of the Avatar here to stop me from my dynasty, Destiny Dynasty. Who are you?
The skeleton stops what it was doing, turns around, and you can see in this basket that there are like various types of weeds and grasses. It seemingly makes eye contact, even though its eyes are hollow with very small, faint red pupils, and lifts its basket, puts its basket back down to where it was, turns around and begins picking through the soil again, avoiding the mushrooms but picking up weeds. And in various areas where worms are unearthed, the skeletal crows, come in and feast.
Can I do a check on these mushrooms to see if they're poisonous or bad in nature by any measure?
Yeah, certainly. So he wanders off as you begin to approach, doing his work, paying no heed to you. But this mushroom ring uh, has a 500-foot circumference, and where you are the smallest mushrooms. And as it gets farther away from you, and the circle gets uh, larger and larger, and then meets at the opposite end of where you are, there is a
Mhm.
very, very large 500-foot mushroom that could easily, if toppled, reach the end of this circle. Um, but yes, you can. It will require. You can do like a poisoner's check. You can use your poisoner's skill to check what these mushrooms are.
Okay. Uh, guess I'm unfamiliar with the poisoner's check. Would it be like dexterity or something? Maybe wisdom or intelligence?
Yeah, I could say dexterity, because you're proficient with that. Like saving throw.
Uh, okay. With dexterity, that is 14.
Okay. You get a sense that these mushrooms um do have a magical property that when used causes um a form of like honesty, right? It's like a truth serum.
Ooh.
People do it with tea. um it also helps with study, um attentiveness, but it is very much so
They're
used.
all okay.
It's a very bland taste, and uh, aristocrats will use it in their wines and things, and it makes people unknowingly be more honest at like escapades and revelries and things like that.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I'd like to harvest some if possible.
Yeah, certainly. So as you begin to touch them, they begin to glow, and there are more than enough, for you to harvest. And the crows come over. These skeletal crows. There's no flapping sound. It's actually like cracking of knuckles as they flap and fly
Ooh.
over. Right? Um, it's very odd. Regardless,
Hmm.
they're able to fly, and they come over and they eat some of the worms that are unearthed, and they look at you inquisitively and see your gloom muncher, and then fly off as it like frills up, and you see its peacock feathers like go erect, and begin to like rattle at these crows, and they
Okay.
just fly off and go bother the skeletal gardener.
That's a good gloom snack.
And you do get a sense that Bombi had talked about, there's a lot of bones, beware the bones.
Hmm.
And there's just there's even bones within this circle, and with your just passive perceptions, you do see that there is a corpse, and it appears to be of like a larger humanoid size. You uh, Ozai, I want to call you Osaka. I'm sorry. You, Ozai, do notice that it is some sort of half elven individual. There's a broken lute in the center of this large circle, and the skeleton is dressed in elaborate garb, um, upside down, and its legs seem to be crumpled, with its femurs shattered.
All right.
That looks painful.
Yes, don't let it happen to you. If you get in the way, that'll happen to you.
Get in the way of what?
Me?
But I thought we were Farmer friends.
That's what I'm saying. Don't get in the way, or we won't be friends.
Hmm. Interesting relationship. Okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
And yeah, as you finish picking these mushrooms, you see sitting there watching you is a dwarven individual with a the top of a ram's skull and hood attached
Sure.
to his head with carrots taped to it.
You bone?
I
You
am the
going down.
enchanter,
Oh
and
my god!
I
I'm just
protect the death swamp, or swamp
I'm
of
looking
death.
for the bone. I'm looking for the bone man. Have you seen him?
Ah, the bone mangler.
Mongler.
Monger.
Yes. Now be warned.
Yes.
Do not, do not tread so lightly that you forget your manners. But the bone
Excuse me.
monger,
Where are my manners? Where's the bone marrow? Marrow, please.
it is within yourself. Always look within yourself. For I am Jim the Enchanter, and
You're a
enchanting goes
wizard, Hare.
beyond just items. Not technically, no.
Well, there's some enchanting items in the what was it behind us? About what 3 hours? What were they? The heart, a heart of a dragon. I mean, not a dragon.
Giant.
You could probably put this heart into a dragon. It was like an ogre or a giant,
No,
big guy
no,
on the
no,
ground.
no, no. And he hops off the mushroom and steps into the zone of truth. Oh, I mean, this mushroom circle.
Of
He hops
truth.
off the mushroom into the zone of truth.
And he says, "My name is Jim, and I'm the enchanter. I bet my enchantments are too good for you. Regardless, if you answer my questions, I feel like this has happened before. Regardless, if you answer my questions, I won't boil the mud. And I'll tell you where the bone monger is. Pretty
Wait,
easy.
you're gonna boil the mud?
It's not that hard.
Like, Ozai, is that something you could do with your fire? If like, can you boil mud?
If I pound it hard enough, yeah.
You got the idea. Friction is key.
Oh my goodness! Just ask me your questions. My dynasty's in the way.
All
Yes.
right. Step closer. It's hard for me to
Yes.
hear you. And he's in the center of this ring. He's like 200 feet away.
I'll step closer.
All right, wonderful, wonderful. You don't have to get terribly close. You're like, 100 feet away from him, and he begins to meet you halfway. Uh, and it is in
That's what
fact
it
a
is.
dwarf, and he is in fact wearing a hood with horns, and there are carrots attached to it. Let me send. I think there's a picture of him. Where did all my stuff go? Let me reload really quick.
Can we take a break?
Yeah, let's definitely take a break. I'll send you a picture of this nerd, and then get in there.
Cool.
All right, break time.
Break time. Where is Derp? Here he is. Jim. Here's Jim.
smoke a bowl. Smoking. Nice. Oh.
Ahoy! Those jokesters.
Can't look what I bought today.
What did you get?
I sent it to you.
Yep. It's pulling up. Oh shit! You got your own little mini Sister Elizabeth. I pictured her more like I guess like what? Oh, she's got a hood on.
So yeah, like pale, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna. She's a dark elf. But she does like I'm gonna put probably some like powder makeup on her or something.
Okay. But that's really cool, man.
Yeah, I couldn't get the face like it was like kind of pale white, which it kind of like made me look like a little white girl. And
Yeah.
then there was like pure white, which was like too white. I couldn't get it right.
That and it looked like Voldemort.
Right, and so I'm just gonna take some like maybe some baby powder or something and just like sprinkle it or just Q-tip it on her face.
Now, how accurate is the symbol on her neck?
Not at all.
Okay.
Yeah. The symbol does like look like a saw blade, like you'd put like on a table saw or circular saw.
Yeah.
So kind of accurate, not really that accurate. Thought it was cool that it was there though. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
I got a glass of OJ and I haven't had one of these like store bought OJs in a while, and it's just like straight poison. It's nice.
Uh, how's unpacking going?
Slow and steady. Obviously, we're playing D&D, so non-existent right now, but
Well, yeah, but
it's been going
like
good.
the house is coming together though.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time cleaning the bunker.
Oh, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the house is coming together real nicely. It's kind of like a dream.
Yeah.
It's really, really cool. I'm very blessed. And I'm thankful all of you were able to help too. Like it's very, very special. It means
Very blessed.
it means a lot to me. All right, I'm ready after this.
I've probably got an hour and a half left.
Perfect. I'm hoping to be done by that.
All right, smoke this bowl.
Excuse me.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Mm.
Dude, this sun snacker thing is so fucking cute.
Isn't it cool?
No, sir, you cannot see my sun snacker. It it is my sun snacker. If you want to see it, you should have played the game.
Yeah, she could have got one. Maybe if she rolled a 9. There's 9 other options aside from the sun snacker.
Sir, look at my sun snacker. Look at this thing. It's so
What
fucking cute.
is that?
It's so fucking cute.
That is quite adorable. Oh.
Its mouth is open, so that's what you're looking at there. This is the beak right here. Yes. Yes. It's essentially a Pokemon, yeah. It has growth, solar beam, sun step. I'm curious what that is.
Excuse me.
But I call it my gloom eater or gloom snacker because I'm a gloom stalker.
It's Gloom Gang
Ready?
now.
Gang gang.
I'm rich.
I'm rich, bitch.
I'm rich.
We're ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right. Then Jim continues to communicate with you. And as you enter this ring of mushrooms, you do feel the tingling of magic and the distinct smell of ozone does emanate. Um,
In
you
the
can
world.
you do get a sense that there are uh, arcanic influences going on. So Jim the Enchanter uh, will
Can I
say,
make a history?
yeah,
Let's see if it's the same smell of ozone that was by the ogre.
it's similar. You don't need to make a check for that.
Okay,
This
okay.
kind of surrounds all magic. Now, some magic does have distinct scents or things like that. Like necrotic kind of obviously smells like death, perhaps. Um, illusion almost like smells sweet or like like enticing. There different stuff like that. This does not smell like what the ogre had. The ogre definitely smelled like some sort of destructive magic, where this smells like
Oh.
some sort of enchantment. I don't know exactly what that smells like. What does enchantment smell like to you, though?
Probably like roses.
Okay.
I was thinking like cleaning supplies.
Okay, we'll go with like rose petal water, right? Like rose petal water is what it smells like when you enter this ring, which is a distinct difference than death and decay outside of it, right? So it's quite sweet. It's quite nice. It's pleasant, rather, not sweet. But as you enter, you do notice that outside of the trail, which is like, cobblestones or flagstones and, dirt in between, where there was water, it is that boiling mud that um, Jim
Good.
was talking about, but it doesn't seem like it's hurting anybody yet. But you are prevalent that the mud is like bubbling and steaming with the bubbles. You didn't quite notice it until you entered the ring. And Jim does communicate as you get closer, and you're within, like, let's say 60 feet of him. And he says, "Stop! Who would cross the swamp of death must answer me these questions 3, or the other side C." Does this feel like deja vu to you?
It's the same girl. You're the same person. It's Bimby. You're Bimby.
No, no, no. The Sphinx. And that's your first question.
I was looking for a yes or no question, but I guess this is a
Yes.
question you answered with. So I am not Bimby. I am Jim the Enchanter. But for some reason, this feels like a deja vu moment. Perhaps in another timeline, another reality. We were asked questions, but not. All right, on to the second question. What is your quest?
To kill the bone.
Monger.
Oh, a valiant quest indeed. The third question. What is your opinion of nobility and authority?
Well,
the, the,
given the current city states of Waterdeep, I think it could use more of a dictatorship. Well, not in a bad sense, but more of a one kind of leader and one kind of nation of fire kind of way. You know what I mean?
He claps his hands, and you see the cobblestones like illuminate kind of like the mushrooms, and you are allowed to pass. And he beckons someone else forward and says to you, "You may pass and are not forced to see the other side."
See, they share my vision.
Also,
uh,
the bone monger, as you walk by, he does whisper, "The bone monger questions for truth." And he leaves it at that, and then he beckons Frums or Gale forward.
Gale steps forward.
He says the same lines. "Stop! Who would cross the swamp of death must answer me these questions 3, or the other
You just
side
beckoned me
you
forward.
see. What is your name?
My name is Gale.
What is your quest?"
To eradicate this bone monger.
What are you most curious about?
I'm really baffled about what I might be baffled about. The question of what I confused about leaves me confused as to what I might actually be confused about. Not knowing a true answer
He
leaves
claps and
me
you're
confused.
silenced. And the tile illuminates the cobblestones where Ozai is walking and exits the other 500 feet eventually. You're able to follow him, and he says, "Enough rambling, continue on.
Yes, let's go, Gloomsnacker.
Before I myself am baffled." And then he beckons Farmer Frums forward.
Oh, good from.
Hello.
"Stop! Who crossed the swamp of death must answer me these questions 3, or the other side you see. What is your name?
Farmer from
What is your quest?"
to find all the blueberries
Hmm. Okay. With whom have you been in love?
with blueberries.
Continue forward. It is not for me to question love and companionship. I wish not to see you again, but be warned. Truth is key. And he disappears. You look away to continue down the path, and you look back, and he's gone. But that skeleton is still cleaning the mushroom ring, standing outside of it, doing his gardening dues. And you're able to continue forward. And
Go.
after this point, the bog is boiling mud. Um, it is quite warm and volatile and stanky. Um,
Right.
yeah. So anywhere other than the flagstones is difficult terrain, and if you stay in it longer than a turn, like if you start your turn there, you have to make a strength or dexterity or acrobatics or agility kind of saving throw, or there's potential to get sucked deeper. Kind of like quicksand, but it's sort of like a spell where it's at the start of your turn.
Are we still in grasslands?
No, technically you were in the swamp. It's just like this was the only map that I had, and then I didn't have a map for Jim, but you were in like a swampy mushroom area. But now you're in. We'll see what is hidden for you. I hope I don't show you too much. Okay. So you follow these flagstones, and the cracked flagstones form the sole path through this foided mire. The crunching of bone fragments underfoot is quickly swallowed by the heavy, dank mist that coalesces around you, which was previously, 2 inches, and as you've gone in farther, has become thicker and thicker. Bones have become more prevalent. They're uh, protruding all across the marshland in various densities, from great tusks of ivory to enormous reptilian heads and fists too large to be human. The surrounding bog looks to be the downfall of creatures both great and small, and before you, at the end of the flagstones, is a colossal skull which forms a ramp and looks to be a rocky outcropping where, as the mist parts, a tiny white figure quickly hops out of view into one of the nostrils. As you approach this skull, I'll put you here. Dang, didn't copy over.
Is this the bone marrow?
You get a sense that this could very well be where the bone marrow is.
Grab your nuts. We're going in.
Lead the way, Ozai.
Okay. I first.
You're gonna go.
Do you guys have vision? I don't think I've got vision on the map.
Oh, let me see. Did that help?
I don't see
Not for eye.
anything. Yeah, I don't see anything either.
Oh my gosh, I have you guys on the wrong layer. How about that?
Oh,
Yes.
something happened.
There we go. Did that work?
Yeah.
I believe so, yes.
Okay. You're just really
Everything's pretty dark, but
um okay. Let me see what Nate can see. Oh, he's not streaming. That's okay. You get a sense of death and doom and quandary, but also like within where light is seemingly shining through, you do see speckles of gold and platinum and silver shining out within this cave. Um, in uh in your minds, you hear like a rattling and a creaking, and it says, "Armed to the teeth." beware, or be gone. And everybody needs to roll initiative as the ground and mud rattle begins to shake and warble and pops. And as this mud pops, bones begin to emerge and surface, and various skeletal figures are coming for you.
Ooh.
You wanna roll, Nate?
I got it. I'm from.
You're so funny, Nathan.
You made the name.
I didn't think you'd be mean. Bully me.
Bully you.
Yes, the bully.
Oh,
3 skeletons with an array of skeletal weapons, bows, short swords of bone, and clubs. Oh, I
Your wisdom modifier.
forgot to bring one. Bring one in. That's okay though. And a skeletal minotaur climbs out of the mud and reaches back in to pull out a bone axe.
Yeah, I shared my screen so you could see what I'm looking at as far as brightness.
Okay, yeah, it should definitely be brighter than that. Boop,
Oh, there's the torch.
boop, boop,
Torches.
boop, 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 boop. I'm just doing a quick fix.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, this place looks pretty cool. It's awesome. Look at that window in the skull.
whoa! Is this the scene from The Lion King? The elephant
Almost.
graveyard?
Yeah. And then this
Where's
is
Amy?
I'll share like a pretty cool piece of art that you guys kind of saw
From
as you walked up.
Oh.
You
I'm
saw a
just
white
wondering-
figure escape into the cave into the maw of this
No.
skeleton head.
Wait, what is that? That looks like the rear end of a bear.
Yeah, it is.
Hands.
See, it's like the big old butt, and then
Just butthole. You peach.
Did you post something somewhere?
Only a
Yeah, I
fake.
rolled 20. I gave a handout.
Oh, the bunny art print.
Oh, wait, what is my initiative? Oh my god, that's not good. Minotaur got a natural 1.
That's pretty cool.
for
Skeletons.
ooh. Do we add proficiency to initiative rolls?
Initiative?
Yeah,
Uh,
it's just
No, it should just be your dexterity unless you
what
have
if
something
what if you're
that's
proficient
specific.
with dexterity, like agility?
I think it's gotta like say it specifically.
Oh.
There's different feats that say
Like alert,
Yeah, like alert. Gloomstalker, I get to add wisdom to my initiative roll.
and then I think barbarian has something in it too.
They get like advantage on initiative or something like that.
I literally got
Yeah.
2 nat 1s on initiative. Good thing there's more than
That's what I'm talking about.
2.
Use a legendary resistance. Go ahead and just use it now.
Yeah, thing called the fudge. Jose got an 18. Crumbs got a unnatural 20.
It's gonna be Frums, Ozai, the skeleton crew, and then Gale, and then it's going to be the horse and the minotaur. All right. So, do what you want. What you want to do now?
Baby.
Yep, purse crumbs.
So we don't see the bone monger, right? We just see these skeletal things right now.
Correct. Yeah.
Scally.
You do see like it within the shadows of this giant skull. There it does seem to be like shadowy hands reaching and overlapping.
Where's the hand?
You said like this shadowy skull in the center?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's like an
Where?
entryway, and like you can kind of see into the eyes as well. But this centerpiece right here, that's like an open maw. It's actually open there. Like the
I'm in a
picture where
bone.
that little bunny's sitting is like where you can go in.
Probably just wants to play.
I'm a bonus.
Can you go outside, baby?
Hunter's mark on that big guy.
Okay.
Or-
Let me give him a little thing. Let's see. He's got a flag on him. He's marked. Wait, he's got a target now. That's it.
And then going to
Which one did you put Hunter's mark on?
The
that
Minotaur,
was my
right?
Okay.
Do what you want, Bubba.
Can you go outside? Can you go outside?
hit.
Can you go potty?
15 to hit.
Wait, where's this stat block? I think that hits. Just roll damage.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
That's you.
Thank you.
Do I add anything?
Yeah, you had your hunter's mark, the damage.
Yeah, it's AC 12. You hit for sure. It is. What is your bow's piercing, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it is resistant to piercing, so it's gonna do half
Oh.
damage.
So 11 damage to 5.
Okay. Your arrow
Ben-
sticks into its rib cage.
And then another 2 piercing damage, so another damage. 1 damage
Another damage.
from my storm.
Is that magic though?
It just says it just happened. At 3rd level, a swarm of spirits has bonded itself to you and assists you in battle.
I'll
While
say
you're
your
alive,
swarm damage is magical.
the swarm remains in your space.
Maybe it's not then. Okay, well I'll just do 1 damage. We'll keep it simple.
Once in your turn, you cause the swarm to assist you immediately after you hit a creature with an attack. It attacks target takes 1d6 piercing damage from the swarm.
Excuse me. Okay. Well, it's got like a little swarm on it. What is your swarm?
A swarm of blueberries.
Blueberries, yes. It's just like fucking berries all over the place. Hell yeah. What is going on? It's blue. It's getting blued.
And that's my turn.
Alright, Ozai.
Sheesh. How far are these squares?
They should be 5 feet.
Okay, cool.
One square of movement is 5 feet. Even if it doesn't say so. Well, the mud is difficult terrain. Wherever there isn't tile.
Alright.
Excuse me. Pardon me.
Was I? Let's see.
Having fought skeletons before, or have you guys fought skeletons before?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's a
I
classic.
have no idea.
It's a classic thing. There's like undead in Waterdeep, like at graveyard and shit like that. So, um, you do know that they are vulnerable to bludgeoning damage.
Okay. It's a 20-foot cone.
That hits. That would hit.
Now and then. So a good one. Okay.
Would these two? Would this hit both of them? Trying to fire breath here.
Oh, like, hey, thanks.
I can do a 30-foot line. Line.
Yeah, I'd say you could do that. You could Oh, well, if you're gonna do a line, certainly.
Um. So into the mud. I think I have something that gives me. No. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I am a good boy.
You can hear that?
Yeah.
That's impressive. She's on the other side of the house.
Well, it sounds like she's screaming right next to you.
Oh wow.
What's the movement in the mud?
Double. So it's difficult terrain. It's not magical. What is
We're still in swamp.
yeah.
Dang.
And if you start your
If it was,
turn in this, you have to make a save or risk sinking.
is this your favored terrain, Ken? Because then we wouldn't
Swamp
have
is, yes.
No way.
Yeah.
movement.
Hell yeah.
I went with the whole gloom idea.
Yeah,
So
difficult terrain doesn't slow your group's travel.
Oh, for the whole group? Nice.
And the effect of the doors.
Sorry, I missed that part.
Who?
okay.
The doors. I like unlocked them and then I didn't do
Hi,
the
Christine.
magic and then I closed them and now they are stuck together.
Everybody says hi.
Hi.
Bye.
All right. Give me
I
a
think I
second,
wanna-
guys.
This is what I want to do. And it's fire. You're looking for 12 each. Dexterity save for 12. And you're taking 2 rolls of my martial arts dice. Regardless, half if you save. Which I believe is 4 or D4. Yep. Oh,
Problem solved. Don't worry.
so I am doing a line of fire breath.
Oh, baby.
Um, at these guys, they have to make a DC 12 Dex saving throw. Or take 7 fire damage, or half that if they save. So that's 3 fire damage.
Okay. The Minotaur rolled a 3 plus. You said Dex, so it's just a 3. So he failed. And then the other skeleton rolled a 2. So they definitely failed because they're not as dexterous as the Minotaur. So
7 damage. Fire damage. Okay, that's 15 feet right there. Um,
this this skeleton just gets engulfed in flames, and even though it had emerged from the bog, which is like wet, because it was a warm bog and the warmth of your fire evaporated that, and it just melts to ash and is actually just dead.
oh shit. Okay. Nice.
The Minotaur is still standing. It took full damage, but it's a beefy
Yeah.
boy. It's got thick bones.
Yeah, I can't. Hey, is this an attack action? Yeah, I think it is. When you take an attack action, you replace one of the attacks with an acceleration of draconic energy. So would you consider that an attack?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Hmm. Great, well, I'm doing it. Oh.
You let out that fire. Good boy. Let it out. Don't stop, Google.
Okay, I'm just gonna. It's not a melee attack. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, I'm just stay here, I guess. And take a. Actually, yeah, let's do a bonus action. Fuck me. Do I want to do? I'll do bonus action. Step of the wind. And disengage, I guess. Right.
Mm-hmm.
He's 15 feet before. This will give me 50, my total movement right there.
Yeah, and you can see into this skull, right? And it's like dark, but you can definitely see a tunnel farther, like leading in. And there are all kinds of bits and baubles on the walls, but you can only see like 15 or 20 feet in because it gets very dark. But the shadows still appear to be like shifting and changing hands. But there are various trinkets on the walls.
All right. That ends my turn. Action bonus action movement.
Okay. It is the skeleton's turn. And as you turn around, this one trudges over and is going to shoot you with its bow. Okay.
The bow.
First one sticks into the tooth.
Which one's shooting right now?
This one.
Hmm.
Oh, my skeleton pages went away. Because I refreshed, because things disappeared.
Been there before, homie.
But the first one misses. The second one's a raw 19. I think that hits.
That's a
Maybe
good question. What's my AC?
That's
maybe I'll use catch a bullet, throw a bullet.
yeah. So that's gonna be both their attacks. This one shot and then this one shot. So it's gonna be this one, but you can try to hit either of them.
You have to roll the damage, and then I roll it. I reduce the damage taken.
Oh, cool. Okay. So
If
the
it's zero, I
damage.
put that. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'll roll it. 5.
You want candy? You
I
need to eat my
got a
food.
7, and then it's plus my dexterity modifier, which is 3, so 10, plus my monk levels 14 right now, or it's 14 total reduced.
Baby.
I'll use a key point to throw that motherfucker back in his face.
Hell yeah. Do you have to roll attack? It just happens because you
Yeah.
use the key.
To make a ranged attack. Yep. I catch it and then throw it back. Kind of like highlight. Oh yes, good shit. Okay, plus my dexterity. When I be proficiency, yes, you make this attack with proficiency regardless of the weapon. Okay. So 18 plus dexterity is 21.
That hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you catch this like bone arrow. Um Everything about it is bone, even the fletchings. It's just like a bone fragment. And you
Nice.
swing it back at him and it seemingly decapitates him and he withers and falls to the ground and dies.
Get out of the way of my dynasty,
And
my destiny dynasty.
the swamp slowly begins to begins to consume them again. It is now Gale's turn.
Help me, Gale. You're my only hope. I'm low health, but nobody's hit you.
Oh shit, I was muted. Gil's turn. All right. This one to the left has a bow. It sounds like, right?
Yep.
Doesn't probably
It looks
melee weapon. Melee weapon.
Maybe.
that's a giant skeletal warhorse with all the like armor accoutrements on it. It's just bones, and this is a skeleton minotaur with various pieces of armor on its hands, hooves,
Mm-hmm.
and just a giant axe of bone.
Okay. Then I'm going to be basic on this one, and this dude I'm going to shoot once.
Let fly.
13, 15.
Mm-hmm. That hits. They all actually
Dir-
have 13
dirty
AC.
20. Dirty 20.
Oh yeah.
So then it's a D8 with my longbow. Let's grab that D8. What's a D8 for? And I've got gloom stuff that happens. So let's see. I get an extra 10 feet, which lasts until the end of this turn. If you attack on that turn, you make an additional weapon attack as part of that action. Okay, so I get to attack twice. Oh,
Bonus action Hunter's Mark.
no, not on this guy. I can only cast Hunter's Mark. Well, I got 3 spells, so I want to save Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
But I can bonus action apply some poison though.
Okay.
Which reminds me, during our hours of walking, could I have like created some poisons?
Certainly. Yeah. It was like you traveled like 15 hours or something like that. You easily
Yeah.
could have.
So can use a bonus action to poison weapons. So I'd like to poison my arrows.
Mm-hmm.
Ignore poison resistance and can create proficiency dose of 2d8 damage poison. DC 14. Okay, so it's going to be a DC 14 poison check. It doesn't say like what kind of check it is.
These guys are immune to poison.
Okay, immune, not resistant. Got it.
Correct.
4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 piercing, no poison damage.
Okay.
And then I get to attack
wait, on
again.
which one?
The one standing in front of Ozai. Or I guess,
Okay, the Minotaur.
yeah, the
Okay,
Minotaur.
sweet.
Where'd
It does have
Ozai
an
go?
arrow. It does have an arrow in it, and it is speckled blue. So this does take half damage from non-magical attacks. So it's going to be 5.
Okay. And I get to attack it twice, a second time.
Oh, okay.
Once per combat, so. That's going to be 15 to hit.
That hits. It's 12 AC on this big boy.
Okay. And do I get to add any more damage to it?
There aren't very many gaps between
Target
these bones.
takes an extra 1d8. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 piercing to this guy.
Okay.
Action, bonus action.
Did you hunter's mark it?
I did not hunter's mark it, no, because I'm
Okay.
saving my spell slots for the bone monger.
Got it. Yeah, hunter's mark is I would consider that damage magical.
Okay.
It's afflicted by that spell.
Gotcha.
Yeah. What else would you like to do?
What's the distance here? I'm gonna move. What is this exactly? Is this like a
It's a more
piece of land I
It's
can
like
climb
a
up?
more solid mound. I
Okay,
would say
I'll
you
climb
probably
up.
have like 10 feet of elevation.
Nice.
It's
And that'll
it's
end my
equal.
turn.
It's equal with this.
Okay.
The top of this skull is probably 10 more feet up.
Gotcha.
That's your turn. It is now the horse's turn. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, he coming. You are the closest. Alright, it's gonna run seemingly across the top of this mud and rear up and try to hoof you for 17.
Is that me?
Yeah.
That hits.
8 bludgeoning damage.
It hit me in my eyes.
Oh, baby. Make a strength saving throw.
1 second.
DC 12 would be pushed back, boy. 10 feet.
To DC 12
Or be pushed back 10 feet in a straight line.
from the strength.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Or like applicable. Like if you do have like acrobatics, I could see someone being squirmy.
Oh no. 16?
Oh yeah, that saves. So you just get bonked.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
It says
Ozai,
nay.
what about your destiny?
It
Can't
says
let this Minotaur get in your way.
nay nay, and now it's the
Hey,
Minotaur's
nay,
turn.
nay.
Um, and you're up. You're up, but it's I just do lines.
Yeah.
Who's turn?
The Minotaur.
Okay.
And it's going to charge. I think I have to move at least a certain amount of feet. What is it?
20
10
or
feet.
40, I can't
At
remember.
least 10
Oh,
feet straight
only 10.
forward at a target, and then hits. I have to hit. So I'm gonna. It's charging you and charging you from's. And you get a sense that it's even dragging its axe in the ground, and you're getting flashbacks of tilling the field. And it's gonna swing its axe at you for a raw 16.
Oh,
Oh, the gore. It's trying to gore you. Sorry. A raw 16, so 22.
yes, that hit.
Okay. So it's gonna gore you for 6, 10 piercing damage.
Cool.
And then you need to make a DC 14 strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet away and knocked prone.
What? The strength?
Yep, 14 strength or be pushed
I,
away and knocked prone.
I got a 12.
Okay, so you're pushed 10 feet away. 5, 10, and you're flung backwards, seemingly off of the horn of this minotaur with a hole in you, and you land on your back prone in the mud. Mm,
Ouch.
that's its turn. It is now the top of initiative, and
Get up.
let's see.
It's Frum's turn, right?
Yes, it is Frum's turn.
Let's stand up.
She's up.
Okay.
Half your movement.
I'm gonna try to shoot the guy again with my longbow. 18 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah.
Hunter's mark.
Oh yeah. 8 piercing damage, so 4.
Okay. What's the hunter's mark damage?
It should be, I think, whatever the longbow is.
Um,
Okay.
it was 30. I rolled all of them together.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just subtract
It's
another
like you-
2. You
That's
said it was
It was
3.
big time.
Yeah, it's magical. It's okay. I subtracted another 2 from it. Unless
Okay.
you remember exactly what you rolled.
it was the 3 for the hunter's mark.
Okay, cool.
Half that would be. You got it right by adding 2 more.
Yeah, and you see like its bones are beginning to crack with the blue energy. The blue berry energy is bursting
Blueberry.
from it. You also notice that your shrubbery fell out of your pocket
My shrub.
and has activated. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Can I step into my shrubbery?
Certainly.
Shrubberies.
This minotaur does see you do this, but you definitely can.
I'm jump into my blueberry bush.
You jump into your blueberry bush and you're filled with a sweet sense of bananas. Why?
What?
Because there's a dangling pouch, and within it is a note that says, Bombi love return customers, and there's a handful of good berries in there.
I've been gypped.
You've been banana.
There's definitely blueberries on your bush outside. It just smells like bananas inside. And
Wow.
but there are 4 good berries in this pouch.
I know the spell good berry.
Well, now you don't have to cast it.
I want
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna eat my good berries to get 1 HP.
Nice.
You
What is
can,
it?
I'm gonna start eating all the good berries.
who eats gummies one at a time unless you're crazy? Let's be real. You can eat all 4 of them at once, but that's gonna be the end of your like actions.
Nice.
After that, it would be Ozai if there's anything else you'd like to do. This Minotaur did see you jump into this bush pile. Just, you know.
That was my turn. This Minotaur doesn't know what he saw. He thinks I jumped into a blueberry bush when it was really a good berry banana bush.
Isn't that just what blueberries are? You're right. It is a skeleton. It doesn't have brains. It kills what it sees. Bushes don't bleed. It's Ozai's turn.
Fire strike! I'm gonna attack this dog. Fire strike!
Get that giant horse dog
7.
to hit.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to remind you guys, you do have inspiration from that prismatic storm.
Yeah, in D6. If you want.
I'd have to roll a 6, right? It'd be
It's
12.
a 13 armor class.
Okay, so I have 7 plus 6, that'd be 13. I'd have to roll a 6. I'm gonna do it!
He's gambling. He's a gambling man.
It's a 2.
Dang. Missed.
Okay. And I think I'll utilize the mobile feat here. Yeah. I don't provoke opportunity attacks. I'm gonna come over here. And then I'm gonna bonus action. Punch him with my other fist. This guy with my other fist.
He's looking up. He's looking up at Gale. You got to donkey punch him. Do it.
Wait, does mobile say I have to hit?
No, you don't.
No,
One second.
just
No, you just need to attack it.
yeah, just make an attack. Okay, and so this is the other guy. Yeah, fire strike.
All right, I'm back.
And I rolled an 8.
It's an AC 13.
Fire strike, fire strike. I missed them both.
Damn, this guy turns around and just like uses its bow as a weapon.
Alright, so that's 20 feet.
Melee weapon, I mean.
Then I'll go 30 more feet next to Gale, and then kind of hide behind him and say, "Big Gale!"
I know he can't take
Open up your bush.
He can't take opportunity attacks at you, but thematically he tries. And because he
Yeah.
misses, it's his turn, and he's gonna shoot a bow in your guys' general direction.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just roll to hit. He rolled a 6 plus. I think it's only plus 4. Yeah, so he rolled a 10. Does that hit either of you?
No.
No.
It goes
Not me.
really, really far. It goes wide, and then it charges.
Oh boy.
The skeleton charges?
Uh-huh.
Charge!
It pulls out. Well, it was using its bow, and it just like its bone bow, and it just like grabs it in 2 hands to swing it at you. Can't attack again, but that's its turn. It's Gale's turn.
Gale!
All right. I'm going to see that horse guy, and I'm going to cast Entanglement.
Nay.
and the range is 90 feet. So out from the swampy ground are weeds and vines that sprout and grasp at the horse in a 20-foot square, starting from a point within range. For the duration, these plants turn the ground into difficult terrain. A creature in the area you cast a spell must succeed a strength saving throw or be restrained by the entangling plants until the spell ends. A creature restrained by the plant can use its action to make a strength saving throw to get itself free. So 20-foot square. Where did my little thing go? Yeah, let's do this. Why are you being weird? Quit making it weird, dude.
You made it weird.
You made it weird.
If you can you see my square?
Yes, I can. I like that square. That's a good
Yeah,
square.
I think this will be the square.
Have you ever
Uh,
seen
what's
the
that?
square tool?
Mm, I can draw
That's cool. How do you make?
rectangles, but I can't do squares.
Yeah, I have it. How big is it?
20. Is that it right there? Did I do it?
Oops.
Whoa, that's way bigger than what I had it.
It's a 20-foot cube.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's 20 by 20 by 20.
20-foot square. Do you guys see the blue square I put down or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or do you want this one I'm moving? It's the right size.
See that one, Jake.
I can
might
see
be-
his purple one, his pink reddish one, whatever it is.
Yeah, your square might be in a different layer, Jake.
Oh, you know, it is definitely on the put it on the map layer.
There it is. Yep.
There's
Welcome
so
to
many
the
squares going on.
Can pink stop, please? Thank you. That was the
My
intent.
face is rolling.
Is that blue okay, or do you want it elsewhere?
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's perfect.
Because it can go like here.
Yeah, the horse has got to go straight through it. So, let's see.
Look it back up too. You want to put it in the middle of it? Or a
What's
little
that?
bit.
How do I get rid of that purple one?
I might have to get rid of it because I put it there. Maybe.
Oh, that's cool.
Anyways, yeah. Do you think you can just? It's gonna run backwards and around. Should I drop it on the center of them?
Maybe like a couple feet.
Yeah, because I figured he would just go straight across it, but now that I think about it, it could be like, oh.
I mean, that's just as well as good. I mean, like it's giving it more movement,
Yeah.
It has not changed its path. It seems like it is looking at you, and even this minotaur
Yeah.
looks like it's not looking at the bush. It has turned to look at the movement going on at the top of this hill. They
Okay.
are in fact skeletons and will in fact react to movement and life. They hate all things living, as most
Okay.
Fuckers.
undead
It's
do.
racist.
No, they're living.
That's lifist.
They're lifeists.
That's my action. I don't think I've got anything as far as bonus action. What's this thing
Your
do?
bush in your pocket's rustling.
I pull out my bush and I lift it up and I whisper to it, "Do I throw you?" Or I whisper to Gloom Snacker, "Do I throw it or do I drop it?"
Whee!
Okay, and I do what Gloom Snacker said.
Can you understand animals like all the time?
No.
It's still on your shoulder. It just went. It just won't.
I tried to play the DM.
It seems to agree with you. that it's something that's in your hand, and whatever Dad's got in his hand is good.
I'll drop it as a bonus action. See what happens.
It turns into a 5-foot cube bush.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, and you're able to go there.
Yeah, but everybody's gonna watch me go in it.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it, I go in it.
Okay. You step into your raspberry bush?
Yeah, this one was raspberry.
Your raspberry bush?
Rasputinberry.
Rasputinberry, yes. Yes. And it smells like pine.
Oh, pine.
And there's a little
Pine do
satchel
you
there,
too.
a little cotton satchel with a tag that says Bambi Love, return customers.
Oh, that makes me feel bad for stealing from him.
And there's four
Yeah,
little
the
good
horrible
berries.
person.
There's 4 little good
How
berries
is
in there.
his family?
Was that criminal's remorse?
Yeah. Listen, Ken's not used to being a criminal.
Being bad. That's why you start off bad, so you can have like a character arc.
I
Mhm.
got lawful evil as my alignment. You
Well,
guys
yeah.
are on my dynasty.
You got 4 good berries, and you can also quaff them real quick if you want. Otherwise, what else would you like to do on your turn? You're in your little
That's it.
your pine hall.
Oh, what was in the satchel? 4 good berries?
Yep, 4 of them.
Okay. No, that's it.
It is the horse's turn.
Oh God, where did everybody
What
go?
happens with entangle? Does it?
So it has to make a strength save.
Okay. It's doing it.
Amy, what's our DC? Is it wisdom?
It got a 19.
What do you mean? Or
So like, how do we figure our ranger DC?
I
It's
got a
wisdom.
19.
Okay.
I
Well,
hit
it's
that.
gonna beat it.
Yeah.
But it
8
is difficult terrain.
plus.
Okay, so half movement. So it's got 60 feet, and it is
Proficiency.
20 feet wide, so that's 40 feet, so it can only move 20 feet after. It can get there.
Thinking horse.
It's gonna run there.
Oh, it's uphill as well. Sucker.
And it's there, and it's trying to go around this thorny bush to get to that fireman guy on the other side. It's snorting and huffing, and it's gonna use its action to dash here. That's its turn.
Yeah, we.
Now it's the
Hey, what are you
Minotaur's
digging?
turn.
Oh God.
Here comes that shit, dude. Get ready to get truck sticked. The Minotaur's charging right at you. It doesn't care about this bush.
Oh my God.
It's gonna make a gore attack on you,
Okay.
Ozai. It rolled
Oh my God.
rolled a
Everybody else is in a bush.
All right, it rolled a 2, so
Dude, do monk things.
I don't think that's gonna hit because it's only
And the
like,
power of the Fire Nation and the sun compel you.
and yeah, um, Gale is definitely all the way in this bush, but you see a little bit of gloom is out, and it's one of its like peacock feathers. And as you say, the power of the sun, it like lights up, and the Minotaur like staggers a little bit.
Oh shit.
And it's gonna take staggers back. It's gonna take like, what is this thorn damage? We'll say it's 1d4, and it is magical. 1d4 slashing. It takes 2
Nice.
slashing damage from the thorns, and that's its attack. It tried to attack you and failed. After that, it's top of initiative again, and it's Farmer from.
Oh. My turn.
Your turn.
Hmm.
You're butched.
What happened to the big guy?
He's right here. I
Oh.
can hardly see him. Yeah, it's just part of the house.
How far were you saying?
Very close.
What's longbow?
Yes, yes.
Not sure.
Oh wait, hold on. three things happen.
Okay.
I forgot about a layer action on the top of initiative. Please make. Can everybody make Constitution saving throws? DC 13.
Okay, can you go 5? Go outside.
It's hunger time.
15.
13 on the dot.
Okay.
I got a 10.
Okay, you see as these bubbles pop in the mire, wisps of necrotic energy try to reach out and pull at you. Everybody but Ozai succeeds, and you take
Oh,
3 necrotic damage.
oh no.
And you hear a chittering and a whispering in your ears.
The voices! The voices are back! Not the avatar! He's taunting me!
Take away your bending.
He's gonna take my bending.
All right. Yeah, and as you say that, that minuscule squeak, like echoes through your head, and just in front of the entangled earth, you see a white rabbit emerge, hopping out of the darkness, and the bubbling that siphoned your necrotic energy begins to bubble further as a large hand, and then eventually a ogre-like figure bubbles out of the mud. It's now Frum's turn. Blueberry Bush turn, I mean.
Rage furry.
Yeah. Showing up.
Longbow.
Ozai, I'm about to give you my bush to hide in.
Right.
No. Because after 150 at disadvantage, you can only shoot it up to 600 feet total.
Unless you have sharpshooter. Oh, well, 600.
Isn't there
It's
a
5 feet.
limit?
Yeah, it'd be 5 feet. Or like an ally or an enemy has to be. You're good. You're good to shoot him. Or the ogre.
I'm gonna shoot it with my longbow again.
Hell yeah.
Tar?
Yeah, the same guy that I've been shooting.
Out of the bush?
I'll step out if I need to.
That you don't need to.
19.
That hits. It's technically advantage. You're like sort of. You would be flanking if you're in like melee range. He's got a melee combatant in front of him.
So 8 piercing and then 4 for my hunter's mark.
You see one of this minotaur's limbs crumples off, and it has to wield its axe higher up towards the blade. Not paying any notice to behind it, just seemingly locked on Ozai.
Help! I'm dying!
Do you?
Yeah.
I only have
You don't have what?
cure wounds.
Oh no!
And that's touch. And you're
Oh
so far
no!
away.
I'm dead!
Do you not have any good berries in your bush?
Have you
I don't
used?
think I have any more bush
It is.
left.
It's Ozai's turn next. Is there something you'd like to do, Ozai?
Ozai's got 3
If
bushes.
Frum's
Was it an
done.
action to eat the good berries?
Bonus action.
Was it an action to eat the? Oh, and I
Yeah,
bonus
it's like
action.
I consider it like a
from the
potion
berries?
if you're gonna eat them all at the same time, right?
I'll eat half of it as a bonus action. and
That's
save
fine.
half.
Yeah. You can choose to eat only so many. I just like.
How many? There was like 4.
Yes, there were 4 in each pouch.
Come get a blueberry. Ozai, where are you?
I'm over here.
Look how big those good berries are on my character. That's my turn.
Okay.
All right.
Right, that's fun.
Ozai, what would you like to do?
Um, let's go ahead and punch fire flame strike the Minotaur.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 9 to hit.
Okay. It has a 12 AC. And you still have inspiration.
No, I don't. I used it already.
No, you don't. It misses.
Um, I will bonus action hit him again with flame strike. This one's better than 18.
Yes, that hits.
Okay. Let's see. So it's 1d4. Just making sure there's nothing else. Yeah. All right. Here we go. 1d4. Big dice. Big noise. Nice. Wait, add my dexterity to that?
Yeah, like a normal attack, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for a monk, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 6 total damage.
Baby.
It should be bludgeoning, right? Fist?
Oh.
It's fire.
It's fire.
Nope, it's fire. Changed it to fire. Because I'm the fire lord. Fire, fire, fire lord,
Yeah,
baby.
he's crisping. His rib cage is gone and his one arm. He's definitely he's he's bloodied. This boy is not looking too hot.
That's the Minotaur.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna stay within range of this guy right here. And just like go maybe like right here.
Okay.
And that will end my turn.
All right. It is the horse's turn. Wait, no. Skeleton's turn. It's going to make its way. Well, it's actually gonna like try to slide over here and shoot you. Here it comes.
Slide into your DMs.
There it is. 15 plus 4, 19.
It's gonna hit me, yeah.
All right. 3 piercing short
Can
bow
you catch?
damage.
Can you catch it?
I can
I think it's just a reaction to catch it.
yeah. Yeah. I'll use reaction to try and reduce the damage.
Okay. It's 3 piercing.
And then yeah, my monk level's 4, so it's enough to just take it.
Oh, shit.
And I'll keep the key points.
Okay. Well, you have this bone arrow in your hand now.
I put it in my mouth and kind of go,
Put it in my pocket. Let me shoot his bone arrow.
okay.
He's the only one
You
not in a
hand it in the
bush.
bush. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. After that, it's Gale.
Hail help.
Okay. I'm gonna. Is it? Can it free action? Can I just take that bone arrow?
No, he's kind of far from you.
Oh, is he far from me at this point? Oh shoot! I thought he was still next to me.
Mm-mm.
Jose, where'd you go?
To the left.
Gotta zoom out. I can't see that spot. Oh, I kind of see you. It's dark. Gotcha. I'm going. Oh shoot! Look how big that dude is. Where'd that guy come from?
The
Jesus.
mud, Ozai's life essence fueled him.
Wow, we're kind of surrounded here.
I'm surrounded, I'm surrounded, I'm surrounded, I'm surrounded, I'm surrounded by love.
I'm going to cast. I'm gonna tell Gloom Snacker to snack on that gloom and cast light. So he's going to where did it go? Here it is. Creates a glowing orb that hovers in the air within 5 feet of it for the next minute. Moving it with it, the orb sheds 10-foot radius of bright light,
Oh,
and then dim
hell
light.
yeah.
So I'm just casting a bright light to shed light on this gloomy area.
Yeah, so you guys see outside of this bush, you could see one of the little uh, sun muncher antennae, like
Yeah.
the peacock feathers, but now all of them are up and they're kind of spinning in a circle. And as they spin, a orb of light appears, and then they all tuck in tight and go into the bush, and the light expands into this bright light sphere. And all of these undead skeletons turn away from the bright light and are stunned for a round.
Nice.
Oh.
And with that being said,
I
I'm
don't know if
going
that's what that thing
to
does, but I like having
effects like that.
yeah, it's like an old school thing for
Yeah.
dudes. So they
And then I'm
definitely
going to
love
cast
attacks of
levitate on
advantage.
myself, and I'm going to levitate probably like 20 feet in the air. So that way these things can't hit me.
Okay. You are now a total of because you were 10 feet up, so you're 30 feet off of where From is. From is at the base
Okay.
of that little mountain, and where this is over here is like, 30 feet down. You are now
And
level
I'm
with
going
the
to,
top of this skull.
oh, nice. I'm, as I elevate or levitate up, I'm going to yell at Ozai, Ozai, I left a snack for you in that bush.
Yeah, and you do see that all the skeleton's eye sockets, are glowing gold, like the sunlight,
Okay.
rather than like the little bit of red that they were before.
Yeah. And I can't cast another spell right now. So that's my turn.
All right, a stunned creature is incapacitated, can't move, and can speak only falteringly, sorry. The creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. All right, so these guys are incapacitated. So that's the ogre, horse, and minotaur. The rabbit actually rolled a 2. Um, so it is now its turn, and it is going to probe into your flying mind. Um,
Oh, shoot.
or your levitating mind, Gale, and ask, "What is your greatest fear?" And the smell of like that ozone before that. What was the scent, Nate? That Ozai smell?
Pedal.
Rose petals. It smells like rose petals again. And it asks you a question, and you have to respond.
I'm sorry. Sarah was talking to me. What was the question that he asked me?
What is your greatest fear?
Of being left out on the streets and never remembered.
Is this the truth?
Yes.
Damn.
For
Okay.
Gale, yeah.
Well, you don't have to make a save then. And you see this rabbit's like eyes glow a little bit brighter, and that's it. That's its turn as it like hops around this and kind of towards you, but remains.
Because Gail remembered the words of the last guy who asked him questions. That he said to be honest or whatever.
All right. Well then, it is now.
I'm gonna have to get going soon.
Okay, well it's Frum's turn. These guys are all still stunned, and yeah.
Are they stunned till the end of my turn or the end of their turns?
Yeah, your turn.
Okay.
For the sun boy, because he just goes on your turn. Attack rolls have advantage against them. Okay, I'd say spell attack rolls too. Obviously, they're spell attack roll. Farmer from.
Which
Wait,
So the Minotaur's to the south, the south of me has low health. The ogre has just spawned. There's a white rabbit on the trail to the right.
you want to shoot the rabbit?
Yeah, it spawned the big thing. Rabbit spawned the big thing.
Okay, I'll shoot the rabbit. Or I will attempt.
is the Minotaur almost dead that your hunter's marking?
It's close.
Sure. Bonus
It's
action move it.
crumbling.
I can only move it once the creature's dead. So should I do that first?
Yeah. Why not? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do the Minotaur then.
Okay,
21 to hit.
that definitely hits.
There we go.
Nice. Bam, bam, bam.
Actually, you have advantage because it's stunned. So see if you hit a nat 20.
I did not.
Dang.
But I rolled pretty good. I rolled like all high numbers. So 8, 12 piercing damage, and then 6 for my hunter's mark.
Okay. You see that this is quite literally just a minotaur leg, torso, and head. It looks like it is barely hanging on, if not about to crumple over. Let's see here. It's still alive, though. Looks like one more. It looks like it could be blown over.
Okay. There's my turn.
Okie dokie. Ozai.
All right, I'll run into the bush and eat all the berries.
You have done so.
That's 4.
I'm just gonna put you next to him so you're not like underneath, but you're in the bush. Yes, it's 4 HP, and it smells like pine.
And you're so full.
Yeah, you
Uh,
feel very full, and some of your wounds do not heal all the way, but they close.
Okay. I'm gonna exit. That was a bonus action, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go right here and say sorry, and cast my flame breath, my dragon's breath, in the 20-foot cone here. And please, friend, I'm sorry.
Wait,
Is that
he's
is that
flying.
auto fail dexterity
You
checks?
won't hit him if it's not
Yeah.
like up.
I'm 30 feet up.
He's 30 feet up,
Yeah.
so like you can probably hit all of them potentially.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I thought about this. Actually, I didn't think about that. I'll be honest.
They
Well, okay.
they also automatically fail, so just do full damage. Well,
In that case, yeah, can I do like in between these two and then do a 5-foot
hell yeah.
let me see. See if it's 30 feet. Oh, it's not gonna reach. All right, I'll just do these 3 in a cone. And I'll go. Is it here? Is that good enough? Let's see. I might need to move again. Bang, bang.
We'll just say we know you started in the bush, right? Like you started, well, you moved over to the bush and then out. But
Yeah. Okay. So dexterity saving throws. I think they fail, right?
mm-hmm.
Okay. And it's 2 rolls of. I believe it's 2 rolls.
Oh, let's hear
Ra-cha-cha.
those math rocks.
Let's hear the math rock.
2 rolls of your martial arts. Martial arts dice. All right, 7 fire damage. Yeah.
Okay. I will say, this was
Not
super
the-
badass what you did, right? Like you went into the bush. These guys are blinded, stunned, incapacitated by the light. The glowing sun is above you. So you like jump over this horse, grab over its reins, and do like a backwards spiraling fire breath, and it takes out these skeletal horse and archer minions. The Minotaur still stands, crumpled, crawling,
Was he? I thought he was like hanging on by a thread.
crawling towards you.
Hanging on by a big old thread.
Okay, that will end my turn. Action, bonus action, a little bit of movement. That's it.
It had 10 HP. It now has 3. I'm sorry. Like this is the math.
Make it.
After that, it is the skeleton who's dead. Now it's Gale's turn. So
Yay!
after your turn now, once
Yeah.
the ogre goes next, they're going to be unstunned.
Okay, so this dude's dead. This dude's dead. This is the Minotaur hanging on by a thread.
Yeah. And these bones, even though it's like it is wet here, but they're still even sinking into the ground.
Okay.
Like,
Uh,
Kill it, Gale! Then focus the rabbit.
yeah, I got 1 attack. I'm trying to see if maybe Sun Snacker can take out that dude, but I'm 30 feet up.
Throw the snacker!
dude, do it. Do it. Drop it on him. It's not looking up.
Yeah.
It's stunned. It'll have to make a dexterity saving throw that it fails. Just drop the snacker.
All right. All right, Snacky. Go feast. And I drop Sun Snacker to kill off this Minotaur.
Hell yeah. So you drop it and you hear it do like a big inhale like Kirby, right? And it sucks
Yeah.
in that sun orb, which then dissipates and it begins to glow and its mouth opens ultra wide and just slowly begins to like char and consume the rest of this Minotaur skeleton.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. I love this little Pokemon.
And it sits there and burps and a little Minotaur molar pops out and some smoke, and then
Nice.
it like just sits there all content. What else would you like
Okay.
to do?
I'm going to attack on my action to the rabbit.
All right,
What do I have to hit? +7, that's 18 to hit.
that hits.
Nice.
It has a 14 AC.
Okay. And it has to do a DC save to or be poisoned unless it's immune.
It doesn't have immunities. It's an aberration, not a skeleton undead.
Nice.
And it did
Uh,
6. And you said con?
I imagine it's con, but my notes here it just says DC 14.
Okay, well it would fail, but it's going to use a legendary resistance.
Okay.
And it's going to say to you, let's not make your fears a reality.
I will not be forgotten. I only did 4 piercing damage, by the way.
Okay. still takes it.
Yeah, that'll be the end of my turn. I'm still 30 feet up.
Okay, cool. And as you lay into it with your arrow, you all do hear this little bone mongering rabbit say, "Adventurers, give me your bones."
No.
How many extras?
And if that's the end of your turn, the ogre is going to recover. Ogre skeleton. And it's gonna try to javelin you. It's gonna throw like a big old bone chunk.
Oh, at me.
A natural one.
Hmm.
And it
Nice.
goes, it goes
Space.
ultra high. Yeah, exactly. A whole other state. That's its turn, and it's gonna like lumber over and try to like jump up at you. It's seemingly like crushing your bush,
Okay.
which you know is magical. But that's its turn, and now it's the rabbit's turn, which will use its action. It's a mythic action. It's going to use Bone Tide. A wave of animated bones ripple out from the bone monger in a 60-foot cone. Each creature in the area must make a DC 13 Dex save or take piercing damage. So it's gonna step hippity hop, hop hop hippy. Oops, I made it bigger than I wanted. I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah. Dexterity. I got a dexterity saving throw.
Yes, it's a DC 13.
I got a 26.
Okay.
I
It's
got a 23.
easy, baby. That's also you in the sky. It's like a wave, right? So it goes like 60 feet up too. It's huge.
Kin.
Absolutely massive. So it's
What?
it's 5 points if you saved, 10 points if you failed, of slashing damage
Oh,
from this tidal wave of bone. This bone tide.
What kind of saving throw is it?
Dexterity. Even though you're in the air, it's gonna be like a
Okay.
gnarly dude surfer dive.
18 to save.
Okay, you saved. You
did
take
it.
5 magical slashing damage from these bones.
Okay.
That's its turn. It is the top of initiative,
Oh
and
no.
I think
We
that's
gotta
like
use.
layer actions, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to.
Does its actions.
Oh.
It doesn't make a choice. It just
I
happens.
thought it made a conscious decision.
Yeah. So farmer from, you're gonna have to make a dexterity saving throw as the mud around you begins to boil and bubble. It's gonna
Oh
be a
no.
DC 13 again, or you're gonna take fire
Thank-
damage.
23.
Yeah, you only
23.
take. Yeah, you don't take any damage. Your berry bush like absorbs it. It begins to wither a little bit, but it's magical, so it's like you see it slowly also recover. Uh, it is now Frum's turn.
I'm a bonus action move my hunter's mark to the bunny.
Ho!
And then try to hit it with my bow.
All right, let's do it.
Unnatural 20. Oh,
Oh, a natural or un?
unnatural.
Oh shit! Do it.
Little filthy little slutty little 20.
Is it immune to piercing?
No, it is not. It doesn't have any immunities or resistances.
Yeah. Hold on.
Give him all the damage.
17.
Oh,
Damn.
where were you with the freaking ogres?
Yeah, holy cow! Look at that. It like it does pull a like a bone skull in front of it from the mud, but your arrow pierces straight through it and goes right into the rabbit, and seemingly gets assimilated into its body. With that, but it does get like writher and writhe. Yeah. What else would you like to do?
That's my turn.
Holy macaroni! It's now Ozai's turn.
Blueberry.
All right.
It's also it's blue. You'd think it would be bloody and red, but its fur is blue, bluish purple.
Just enough. It's time to die. I will go ahead and say the Fire Nation is upon you and attack with a fire strike. Fist bump.
Okay.
Okay, and it's a 15 to hit.
That hits. It's a 14 AC, and as you hit, you hear in your mind, and it squeaks out loud, but in your head you hear, "What is the biggest mistake you've ever made?"
Not killing all of the Air Nation when I could have.
You don't have to roll anything. There is like a time restriction. You do have to answer so fast and honestly, so like something would happen, but yeah. Thank you guys for playing into your characters.
I rolled a 3 on the dice, so plus 3 dexterity, so that's 6 fire damage. And as a bonus action, I will, since I've used all my Breath of the Dragons, I will use 2 key points to actually, yeah, I'll move like kind of around him. I have 5 more feet. And can I do a line of fire? I hope this reaches. If it doesn't, then I'll just do the cone. Let's see. Yeah. Does that reach? Is that?
I'd say it's close enough. It's gonna hit.
It'll singe him a little.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
And I'll bonus action breathe out fire. Forego one of my attacks, and it's okay. And they need to make dex saving throws. DC 12.
He got a 4 plus -1, 3. This is a ogre
it's
skeleton we're talking about. Very big boned.
it's 6 if they failed, 3 if they saved.
Okay. Heck
I'm
yeah.
out of beats.
And it's gonna take some damage from the bush too. I forgot to give it. Where's my D4?
Do you want him chewing on that fish?
What is it?
Someone,
The
oh,
bone.
there it is.
That's
One.
fine.
It's just one,
Mhm.
but it'll go somewhere. Okay.
Okay.
So after Ozai is Gale. Then it's the ogre.
All right. This is my last shot, and I gotta go.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give this rabbit. Well, if I drop down, fuck. I'm just gonna. I gotta attack it. I can't put my hunter's mark on it, or else I fall to the Minotaur thing. So attack. That's a 17 to hit.
That hits. And as you like line up your shot, it looks at you and says, You could bring me bones for trade. lay into it? Give it damage.
That is 9 piercing and a poison save.
16.
It was 14 DC of
Okay.
something. I don't know.
Okay.
I guess Constitution would be a good one for poison.
3. So, did I say 16? 19.
Yeah. It still saves. It was 14.
Okay. It does not get poisoned, but it begins to slowly absorb your arrow.
Yep. I say, eat this bone face. And I shoot the arrow.
All right.
Bone
Got him.
Well, this ogre's gonna try to make a slam attack at you before you go. He's gonna just like
Okay.
jump up into the air and bring his great club down on you. 8 to hit.
Misses.
Hey, man.
It freaking slams down and lands on your bush and takes 2 more slashing damage from your bush.
My bush.
But it is seemingly fixated on you, and it is the rabbit's turn, who is going
Uh-oh.
to stick its head up in the air and say "me." And can I get everybody who can hear it, which is pretty much everybody in its radius, make a DC 13 con saving throw?
I have ADD and I just wasn't paying attention. I didn't hear it.
DC. Oh, you're definitely
DC
you definitely
13.
All right. See you guys. Jake, ton of fun. Thank you.
have a good one, man. Thanks for playing.
Hey, bud.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
20.
Okay,
What
you
was-
save.
You're saving.
DC 13 con.
She got an 8.
Okay, so it's 8 damage total if you failed, plus you're frightened of the bonemonger until the bonemonger's next turn. If you succeeded, it's only 4 damage, and it's half thunder, half psychic. So it's 4 thunder, 4 psychic. If you failed, if you succeeded, it's 2 thunder, 2 psychic, and you're not frightened if you succeeded. But Farmer Frums, you failed.
Loud beast.
Be careful of the bunny.
Yeah, so you're cowering in your shrubbery, and you can't get closer to this bunny that yelled me. It is now the top of initiative,
Oh no.
and grasping bones strike out and reach for. Let's do this. All right, he's still gonna shoot a bone spire. This land, this guy trying to kill Gale.
Hit.
6 bone spike. And it uses his attack, so it's +4 +2, so +6 or 12. I don't think 12 is his AC. I think he's got a higher AC than 12, so the bone spike goes wide. It's kind of like a ground javelin. uh, let's see if it recharges his bone tide. It does not. Okay, he does not get his bone tide, kind of like a dragon's breath thing back. Oh, and I can use Spring Strike.
Oh no.
Okay, well, it's gonna like lunge at you. It doesn't get the movement bonus, but it just gets 1 bite attack. 5-foot reach, 11 to hit, plus 11 to hit. So it rolled a natural 20. Woo!
Wow.
You take 16 piercing damage as this rabbit bites into your knee. It yelled me and then immediately bites your knee.
What?
16 piercing.
With the Fire Nation.
Did you just come?
I just from.
Just from.
I am at 0 hit points.
Oh, he's gone
Bada
down to
bing.
0. Chris comes in.
Chris, we
Chris, you
need
gotta save
you.
Oh,
us.
hey,
I
did you guys know
tried
it's
this.
Bombi? It's Bombi the Green himself.
Chris, I just died.
Bombi.
Nice.
Oi, Bombi.
Nate, you were saying don't get too attached to the characters. I hope you're ready.
Oh no, it's okay. I played the Fire Lord, so he's got to die sometime. The
Okay.
Avatar's gonna kill him.
All
To
right,
become a phoenix.
Sending.
Nate.
He doesn't.
What's up?
That was the rabbit's turn. You're gonna have to make a death save and a Constitution save, a separate Constitution save on your next turn.
Okay.
As you feel like a wriggling in your pockets. It's the lair,
What kind
and
of frog?
this rabbit is going to yell out and ask.
What? It's your favorite color.
Do you have any bias for or against certain people?
Me?
It's yelling out. So whoever can hear it has to. It's just beginning
Yes.
to jump away, and it would be Gale. And I imagine that he probably has an answer, but I'm not going to have anybody answer for Gale, so I'm going to just say he answers honestly, because he would. But this is really up to Farmer From to answer this question within the next, 10 seconds.
People who don't like blueberries.
Ooh, blue haters.
Blue haters.
There
hate-
you are. And it's your turn, Farmer Frums.
I'm gonna try to hit the rabbit, but I'm scared, so I'm gonna look away and shoot one.
You have disadvantage anyways.
I do.
Yeah, if you're frightened of him, yeah.
Bones. What
So it makes-
bones do you have, adventurer?
Natural 20.
Shoot!
Oh, do it up, baby. Oh, hell yeah.
It's got Hunter's Mark on it too, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
14.
Ooh.
Here we go. Oh.
It's shattered and its body is roiled, and you see its flesh has been removed, but its skeleton still continues to move, and the shadows in the area begin to coalesce around it and keep it moving.
Yeah. Can I roll to be unscared?
That's
I
until his turn.
Oh.
think it's until the end of the Bonemongers. Yep, you're all right, Nate. Thank you. End of the Bonemongers next turn. After you, it would be Ozai. You're still in your bush. You still are technically I'd say you have half cover. It knows where you are, but you could be ducking. You could still, but you're not completely hidden.
I'm a halfling and a bluebird, but I don't know anything.
It's like heaven.
All right, death saving throw. Here we go. Do I add anything to it?
Do you normally? I don't. Isn't it straight? Also, tell us what memory flashes before your eyes as you're making this saving throw.
With the day that I scarred my son
Literally
in the face. left him a scar in the face.
How did you succeed, or what was your roll?
I rolled a 9 on the dice.
Okay, hit me with a con save. At disadvantage because you just failed that.
Yeah. Oh, great. That's good, but the other one wasn't. So it is Constitution save is a 5.
Okay.
I'm sorry, 6, 7.
Okay.
Whoa.
Well, you do feel this writhing in your pocket. wriggling, and then you begin to sink into this mud. And as you do so, this memory flashes across your mind of you scarring your son, and an electrical shocking pain, but there's no electricity around, covers your whole body, and everybody else sees Ozai combust into flames, but instead
Wait,
of bones, you see a tree emerge,
Mediocre.
and dangling from its waist is a little cotton pouch with a tag, and Ozai comes back as a treant. And his three shrubberies have imbued him with a single reincarnation, a phoenix moment.
no,
Do you know?
I'm
Do
cursed.
you know how?
Wow, it's plain text, right? But like, yeah, very funny that a fire so from the Fire Nation comes back as a earthen creature, like something that fuels fire. Like it could definitely a curse, potentially a blessing. Still have all your memories, but now you're a tree.
Vulnerabilities. Fire.
No, my bending.
And you can
It's
act
a
on your turn as
question.
normal now if you'd like. You could take it like an action.
Okay.
We'll
What's
just
that
use your
magic?
same. We'll just use your same character token, but you have the treant stats.
Okay, cool. Let me pull it up.
So 16 AC, 138 armor. We'll just give you like max.
All right,
Or
let's
138 HP, 16 AC. I said that.
remain motionless so the rabbit doesn't attack me. I'll do a oh man, yeah, I'll do a slam attack. Enrage.
Do it.
Bang!
Do it.
23 to hit.
Yeah, that does hit, in fact.
Okay. 3d6, 3d6.
Tree of these sixes.
3d6, yeah. Oh. 8 plus 6. That's 14 bludgeoning damage. And I'll try it again. Ang! Why you do this to me? Oh, that's cocked.
He's loaded.
28.
Yeah. Damage?
Yeah, no, to hit.
Okay.
That's 12 plus 6, 18 more bludgeoning damage.
Okay, what was the first one? I'm so sorry.
It was 12.
12. Yeah, you see that this rabbit is smeared across the ground and is severely bloodied, and the shadows become more and more coalesced around it. It seems to have had more, like cast a longer shadow the more health that has been taken from it. It is not quite dead yet, but it is seemingly unable to move. It's like crumpled. It's very very low.
That
Is
in,
there anything else you'd like to do?
uh, let out a no! And that'll end my turn.
Okay. All right. Well, it would be Gale's turn, and then the ogre. But then this ogre's gonna go and disregard Gale, and seeing this huge tree, it's going to run and jump and try to slam you. Ogre, great club. Here it comes. 15 plus 6.
16 AC.
Okay, so he hits, and then it's bludgeoning damage 3, 5 plus 4, so 9 bludgeoning damage. And that's its turn. And then it's the rabbit's turn. And on its turn, It's going to pull the bones from all these creatures. I have to go to the map layer. And coalesce them around itself. And it's going to begin chanting like a bone rattling sound, casting an osteomance. It seemingly sheds all of its flesh, and very many bones go around it. It grows in size, and it gets a good chunk of hit points back. It lets out a yell, chittering and squeaking sounds, but in your minds you hear, "This can cease. I require bones, adventurers. Give me your bones." And it's going to like kind of like hop back, and that's its turn. Oh, it asks both of you also. Tell me, what is your greatest and fondest possession?
My blueberry harvest.
Oh my god.
My son.
That you just burnt?
It like does a double take at you. It's like, wait, what? Oh, what? Do you have two sons?
Not your daughter.
Oh,
Oh.
that's a lucky bird.
Huh. But then yes. So you get a sense that it is in its true form, larger, bony, skeletal shadow bunny. It has backed away, and you guys can continue as you wish.
Is it my turn?
Yes. From.
Shoot it with my bow and arrow.
Oh, it's also got Hunter's Mark. Let me put that on it. Sorry.
17.
Yeah, that hits. I don't think it gains any AC. It just gains extra HP, temporary HP. It's supposed to use this when it dies, but I think it's cool to use it before it dies because it's a necromancer.
16.
Oh yeah, you see
Yeah.
bones that were like spinning and coalesced around it shatter, and its size diminishes. You said 16?
Yes.
Yes, its size diminishes. Hey, Luna.
Hi, Luna.
Oh, Amy says hello. Want to hang out on D&D Day? All right. Anything else you'd like to do from?
That's it.
All right. These arrows have just been flying out of this blueberry bush. It's marked blue. These bones are stained. It's Ozai's turn. Ozai, the treeborn.
Okay, I'm gonna forego attack of opportunity.
It's gonna definitely swing. Here comes the attack. Natural 20, I shit you not. 16 bludgeoning damage. Wait, hold on. Yeah, 16.
Okay,
Oh, it's
and
it's 13. It's gonna be 26. Its average is 13. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing.
got it. I'm gonna smack this bunny twice.
Fuck it up.
Oh. 13.
I think its AC is 14. You hit a skull and it doesn't yield. A skull that was supporting its chest.
Do it again. 17.
That does connect though.
14.
Oh yeah, as it begins to catch fire.
Oh, that'll end my turn. Okay, let me check. I didn't really see their bonus version. If animate tree, that's funny. I don't think there's trees around. That will end my turn.
There's a shrubbery under Gale.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm in
I
a
see. Yeah. Yeah.
There's 3 left.
I'll be right. I don't have the action.
All right, this ogre is going to try to great club you again.
Kill me.
Kill, please kill me. It's got a dirty 20. I'm sorry, dirty 20.
That's fine.
Okay, 13 AC. I mean 13 damage, bludgeoning.
Got it.
That's its turn. It had to step closer.
I'm
That's its
res-
turn. It's the
I'm
rabbit's turn. And let's see if this
I'm
recharged.
resistant to bludgeoning.
Oh shit, that's cool. It's not magical either. He's just a dead. He is fueled by magic, but his attacks are not. I rolled a 6 for the Bone Monger's Bone Tide, so it's going to summon a wave of bones in a 60-foot cone. Dexterity saving throws 13, please, for both of you. It's going out straight this way.
Dexterity.
The
16.
Mr. Trent, what you got for me?
You saved, Amy. You take 5 slashing damage. And you're not knocked prone or pushed.
Oh, I got 16.
You also only take 5 slashing damage. This is magical because it's from Zibani.
Slashing?
Mm-hmm. It's the bone wave.
How much? 5? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The ogre is seemingly unaffected. It like the wave goes through him and kind of fills him up with some bones. Doesn't heal him, but he just has other bones stuck in him now. All right. Top of initiative.
Oh no.
It is going to ask all of you, why won't you give me bones?
I don't have any extras.
So I guess that's a technically acceptable answer.
What's just asked you a question?
Farmer
Missed it. I was advanced.
Why don't you give me any bones?
I don't have any. I'm made of jello. I am a cartilagenic halfling.
All right. You need to make a. I think it's a Constitution saving throw. Let me see what this thing does.
Yeah.
I'm made of tree.
Unnatural 20 if it's Constitution.
Okay. Well, this is good for your landing, but you are flung 100 feet straight up into the air as you lie.
Oh.
As you finish your lie about that you're a gelatinous halfling, you are flung
It's
into the
not a lie.
sky 100 feet. And you can take a reaction before the end of your next turn. Well, you can take your full
Are
turn
you my
in the
serious question?
in the sky, but I mean, you smell roses all the way up. And as you get that high into the air, you do see that this whole swamp area is surrounded by those magical mushrooms.
Luckily, I have no bones.
You'll have
Alright.
enough turn. You'll have enough time to do one turn in the air, but you're going up now. Shoom, and your bush is still in the ground.
No, I carried my bush with me.
Oh, you brought it with you. Okay. Here, let me make sure we remember that with the 3 leaves marker. And we'll also say you got booted out of here. So you're up in the sky. Your next turn, you will be falling. At the end of your next turn, you will potentially take a lot of fall damage. Um. Oh, is it? It's your turn now. So
I am going to.
yes, go. Sorry.
Shoot that motherfucking rabbit.
Shoot the rabbit. Where's my ice knife? Blueberry knife.
Yeah, you can. I'm in range.
Oh.
Okay, I'm a tree.
You're gonna get splattered with
I'm a tree.
blueberry.
Use it. Use it.
Yeah. What do you want to do
Feels
on your like ascent and descent? You gotta you know.
I'm gonna take a drop of water and a piece of blueberry for my components, and I'm gonna create a blueberry shard and fling it at a creature within range. Actually, I don't think I am in range at 60 feet. I went 90 up.
Yeah, 100.
down too.
You can do it on your way down, I imagine. Yeah.
How far away is the bunny? Can you?
Yes, I
You-
can measure for you.
You got flung straight up, but you can try to move like in the air closer.
36 feet.
30 feet.
No.
Yeah, I'd say you can like move within like 5 feet of it. Like you're like
30.
you're
60.
falling with style.
I know I need to be within 6 feet.
Yeah.
Flash array. Alright, I'm gonna try to attack him. Here you go. This one.
Do it.
17 to hit.
Okay, it hits. You're able to manifest this blueberry blade and strike out at this foe. I'm gonna go to the bathroom really, really quick. Hold on. What are you doing? Oh my God. You need to go into your legs.
Hmm. 19. Blueberry
It does a splash thing. Right? Make dex saves.
damage. 1d10 piercing. On hit, target takes 1d10 piercing damage. Hit or miss, the shard then explodes. The target and each creature within 5 feet where the ice explodes must make a dex saving throw. DC is 13.
I got a 5, 7.
Blueberry splatting.
What's the damage?
All right. Back. You were able to glide
So
a
it
little
was
closer too, if you wanted.
19 damage, and then you need to make a dex saving throw.
Okay, 19 damage, minus 19, and a dex save. Hell yeah! And it's in within a big range, right? 10 feet.
Yeah, I made one too. I failed.
Okay, dex. It rolled a 12 plus. I think its dex is plus 4. Let me see. Hold on.
The save is
Plus
13.
2. Okay, so I got a 14. The skeleton got a nat 20. So they both saved.
So Nate, you take 3 damage. Cold damage.
And it's difficult terrain, so if you wanted, you could move 15 feet closer.
3 blueberry damage.
Because I'd say it's pretty difficult to move while in the sky.
That's my turn. I don't want your turn.
Okay, what was the secondary damage? Sorry?
3 if you failed, which was only Nate.
Oh, okay. Oh, you only take it if you fail?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And you are falling and you let out this blade of blueberry. Is there anything you like to say as you descend and you're about to meet the ground? Is there anything that comes across your mind?
Not again.
Remember when?
You take 19 bludgeoning damage as your face hits the ground before you can remember that.
I'm dead.
Really?
Yeah, it's 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm dead.
No.
I rolled 2 6s and rolled 20. Oh no. You still have berries. You still have berries. Why? Farmer Frums. It's
Give me a
Ozai's
second.
turn.
With the 19.
How much health did you have?
16.
Oh damn! If I didn't roll 6s, you could have survived. That would have been crazy if you live with like 1 HP. Who knows what this berry juice is gonna do? But go on, Ozai.
Is it my turn?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Double attack. Oh,
Your companion's bones.
shut up, 22.
That hits. They will suffice.
Okay.
I don't have any bones.
You get flung into the air. That's your final words. I don't have a.
17 bludgeoning.
Oh, how do you want to do this? That's an exact HP.
I just wanna crush it on the back of the head, and then just kind of like, hopefully, it just like hops away with no head afterwards.
It does kind of like a chicken with its like head cut off, but you clean clubbed its brains out. This skeleton crumbles.
I'll smash it with my other one. It's a 26 to hit, and just like finish it up and just make it a pink mist.
It is, yeah, you crushed its head against the ground and it hopped around in a circle, and then you like kind of golf swing, and you would expect it to kind of go flying, but it does just emulsify in mist.
Shall we see if you survived
No.
your death saving throws?
Yeah.
Let's
Dude,
get it.
someone's gotta light me on fire.
Someone's got to.
16.
It's a save.
A 6.
It's a fail.
A 9.
Fail. Oh no.
A 19.
Oh god. Here we go.
Shit.
Wait, can I try and stabilize her?
As you wait, hold on, stop before you wait. What are you remembering as you're like holding on to life? What with each of these, like, what are like 2 or 3 of these like memories that are flashing before you, Farmer Frums?
Blueberry jam, probably.
Blueberry compote. The great blueberry harvest.
Oh my gosh, a 1436. Holy crap, there were so many
Great
blueberries.
blueberry blight. When I was down on my luck, and that's how I got my rewarded background. Was the gym was like, "Oh man, your poor blueberries. Here, you'll have the best blueberry harvest next year if you sell your bones to me."
And with those memories,
Mm.
you are a memory wedges its way into your head. Eating those 2 good berries, and that there were 2 good berries still in that pouch, and that little handwriting, that little note that said, "Bombi, love, return customer." Breath comes back to your lungs. And those 2 squished good berries seeped into your crushed wounds and gave you 2 HP to return you from the brink of death. Around you, the land seemingly returns to a less saturated state.
I
And
knew the blueberries would save me.
you are able to like recover and recuperate as well, because
I'm a tree.
Gale is there. Ozai is a tree. You're able to ransack this horde of the bone monger and collect the corpse. Your goggles, which fuse to your treant face, tell you that this is an unbelievably magical creature, that its feet, organs, and ears can be used, so on and so forth. You know people who could help you create various stuff with it, but within the treasure hold, you there are so many very bits and baubles and odds and ends, and you could tell that this guy was actually an astral trader. There are a lot of very rare bones. Um, from all kinds of creatures that you could imagine within here. There is a golden orb, a something that Farmer Frums has heard of as the Holy Grail, as
Oh.
well as a sword hilt or a sword that is shoved into a stone.
If you put your blueberries into this grail,
You'll die.
magical
Oh.
things happen. Like you die.
Yeah.
Like magical death.
Like a magical death. Well, I will show it to you. And you are able to survive, and your characters are able to obtain these very whimsical items from this horde. Everything else seemed somewhat uh, worthless, and or perhaps are used
Like the
to
sword stone.
strengthen and
Like a
imbue other items. You are also able to find or as you're leaving, a limb crawls out and begins to like crawl towards you.
Get away from me.
It doesn't offer any harm, but it does attempt to follow the closest living entity to it. You guys actually didn't have to fight the Grey Knight because of your successful
yeah.
checks and stuff like that, but you would have had that's a pretty funny encounter. So, lo and behold, you are able to slay the Bone Monger, a creature creating havoc and chaos in the land outside of Waterdeep, changing the biomes to a more necrotic and necromancer comfortable abode. Let me see here. The druids and Bombi the Green, who ends up revealing themselves to actually be Shepherd of the Deepwater Chain, at their grove, uh, celebrate and rejoice with you, and offer to imbue your harvested items with their druidic magics and take away any potential harm that could happen. And they do warn of King Arthur and the threat that he could pose if you were to return this holy grail to him, and that um, there is a large bounty slash reward rather out for it.
No, I will stay. And I turn into a motionless tree.
You are all
If I
considered heroes, and you
love
are
that.
also considered a guardian now of of the sepulchre of sorrow, Ozai.
Bending.
My bending. I took away your bending.
You also notice at this druid's grove that the Knights of Me are here and are now apprenticing to the druids and have been persuaded to join their cause by Bombi or Shepherd. Uh, you all have successfully slain the Bone Monger with some magical aid from your friends from distant timelines, your soul linked companions. You were able to get yourselves back to Waterdeep, and you do remember that there was actually a bottle of port ale in all of your pouches, and you were able to drink this. And after drinking it, that next doorway you walked through teleported you back to the Loot Tavern, where various entities that you know who can assist you and recover, and you have permanent rooms for stay. To now level up to 5th level and see what happens next. What hunt will be requested of you? What next big bad monster awaits out in the world of Faerun and beyond? So good shit.
Woohoo!
Hell yeah! Way to do it. That was super cool. Thanks for sticking around as well.
Of course, man. Thanks for you. That was fun.
Good. Dude, thanks for playing into your characters. That makes me really happy because, like, oh, Zone of Truth, maybe like a lie of omission, but they kind of countered that with like a time limit. But yeah, that was very, very fun. Thank you guys. That was from a Kickstarter called Helianna's Guide to Monster Hunting. So,
No.
there's a couple of others, and there's actually a hunt associated with that, like owl bear, that sun eater. There's also like aboleth, a dragonling, a gelatinous, a hyphen, which is a mushroom, a mecha kobold, a mimic, a peeper, which I don't know what that is, a rakitten, and a tarling, which are all pretty cool little familiars. So those are of the 10 that you
We
can
have
see
the
together.
and the living
Dude,
A rattan?
a ratkin.
Yeah.
Or a
I thought you-
rakuten. It's like a sun. It's like instead of a displacer beast, it's like a solar displacer beast, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, we have that right there in the living room.
The